Never been a better name in the game. In this blood cast fiery flame, words like bullets in your brain. Don't forget to have a smirk. Plex's words aim to hurt. Too easy, too easy. Oh, I can't. Oh no, I can't. Too easy, beautiful. I can't. Zeph stands up, fist clenched tight. Plex won't back down from any fight. Opinions echo in the air. Arguments cut like a knife, they tear. Explode the silence, break the chains. Never been a better name in the game. In this blood cast fiery flame, words like bullets in your brain. Don't forget to have a smirk. Plex's words aim to hurt. Too easy, too easy. Oh, I can't. Oh no, I can't. Too easy, beautiful. I can't. Tension thick enough to cut. No one's backing down, not one bit. Hosts and guests in disarray. The truth then lies in what they say. Climb the ladder to the top. No, we're never gonna stop. Side by side till we die. Boy, there's nothing like a good fight. Explode the silence, break the chains. Never been a better name in the game. In this blood cast fiery flame, words like bullets in your brain. Don't forget to have a smirk. Plex's words aim to hurt. Too easy, too easy. Oh, I can't. Oh no, I can't. Too easy, beautiful. I can't.
Ready.
What's going on, everybody? The boys are back in town. Oh my gosh, my arms are coming out of the little border I made. Oh my gosh, if you guys are OGs, you know that song. And let me know, because it's been a minute since I've had multiple people on here, if the audio needs to be a little fixed, if I need to be turned down, or if they need to be turned up. Oh, what's going on? Neon, Seek, Eris, Lunchbox, Georgie, Silver Knight, and Schizo Spud. All right, guys. As always, I am the man, the one, it was in his bio, Complexity. And with me, and with me, I got Mr. Stinky Zeph.
Mr. Stinky. Now I got my co-host, Mr. Stop. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
The one and
only. Do it again.
The only one, and the one and only. Oh my God, you're screwing me up. The one and only Mr. I Can't himself, Ken Skibbity Riz.
Riz, get in a skibidi, baby.
Yes,
how y'all
sir.
doing?
All right, guys. We've all heard the news. The man, the myth, the hat passed away today. Well, like 48 hours ago, but confirmed today.
Yep.
Cobra unfortunately passed. His dad put out a video, basically raising your glass. So to those of you, I got a strawberry Rita here. The rest of them are bitches. They can't drink, so I'm just kidding.
Excuse you.
I have the invisible can of ginger ale, bro. That's what I have.
Dude, It looks like you're just holding up a black can.
Seagram's is close enough.
That is true. If anything, Zeph's having the most unhealthy thing out of the three of us.
Oh yeah, facts, bro. Fuck you and your monster, Zeph. I can't.
All right. So we're gonna just go over the King Cobra thing real quick before we get into anything else. Just pay the respects and everything. I personally never really followed like actual lolcows. I know Ken definitely did on our channel. If you guys haven't seen it, he did cover Cobra multiple times on the channel, multiple live streams. You're always welcome to go ahead and check that out. And links will be in the description of the VOD made. So sad day when they say that in peace times sons bury their fathers, right? But in war times fathers bury their sons, and unfortunately this man had to go ahead and bury his child. And regardless of how you think about him, regardless of the way you think about the way he lived, when compared to what's up Sunshinery, when compared to all the other lolcows out there, this man didn't really do a whole lot of bad things. he had some bad relationships. Yeah, he had some bad relationships or something, past that, not a whole lot more.
He was a lolcow for sure, but he relatively innocent on the, he's not a horror cow like Cyrax, or he's not at all. An abuser. Or anything like that. He's just kind of
no PDF allegations, no like beating women and all that craziness. Somewhat, he wasn't arrested. Allegedly, right? Allegedly.
No, it's a sad day though for all that like Cobra. I mean, I followed him. I felt deathly bad for especially his father after making this announcement. Because. I want to be a father. Zeph, you are a father. Plex, I don't know what your status is right now. But
I gave them away.
Right? Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Regardless, though, it's not natural for a parent to bury their child.
Right.
That's just not natural at all. So it's fucked, bro. No matter how you look at it,
it's a different kind of heartbreak. I grew up in a family where, unfortunately, my great grandmother, she outlived a lot of her children, which is great for her, but she had to bury a lot of her children, and that guilt and that remorse just really weighs on somebody. And I was going to ask you, Ken, you've probably covered Cobra as well as on here and on Cafe, probably the most. What kind of headspace did this put you in when you found out about this news? Because I think it kind of hit everybody as a shock, honestly.
It did. So when it first came out, I was like, "Oh, they're bullshit." Because you can literally look up King Cobra JFS passed away. I think there was 2 years ago, 5 years ago, there was hoaxes and all of that. And
how many times has Keemstar died? Right? Like,
seriously.
Well, the other thing is the motherfucker's built, he was built like a machine. The shit he put in his body and to survive,
the roaches, the roach sandwiches,
exactly, the Bogrito, like all that, bro. Like I recreated one of his things for Cafe when I was on there. And bro, I took one little bite in the indigestion that instantly hit me. And he's just destroying this thing. I'm like, how?
It's all the on standby.
It's all the hatred inside his gut. The anger.
But like the thing is, he had a mindset that it was easy to pick on. And if you look at him to his core, he never tried to hurt anybody. He never went after anyone except for his trolls, right? But he had morals, like fuck the sickos, and like the Hail Hitler. I'm not Hitler, sorry, the Satan thing. I'm a little weird about that. But regardless, well, both of them. But you know what I mean.
Ken, Silver Knight is asking if you remember him.
Silver Knight. I remember him from Cafe. I definitely remember Silver Knight.
Yeah, that's what he just said. He used to be in Cafe chat. Yep. What's up, Natre? No, sir, you are not late.
Hello.
We're just going over King Cobra right now, paying our respects. Then we're gonna get into everything else.
Everything.
So we're gonna go ahead and watch this video. Caution, etc. It is a sad video. I watched maybe a couple seconds because I wanted to have a raw reaction to it. I know that some people have already watched this, but we're just gonna go ahead and watch it and pay our respects and talk.
I was at work today trying to I'm getting multiple ats in different servers like King Cobra passed away, like this is the video, and I'm like, I want to watch this video, but I'm at work. This shit tearing me up, bro. Like this is rough,
dude. Go ahead, Ken.
Now, I said this is one of those where just listening to it doesn't do it justice.
Well,
yes, you see the pain on this man's face, and this is literally a broken man. This is the definition of a broken man right here.
Yeah.
Well, so this is the way it happened to me. I saw the tweet. Then I saw a tweet. Then I was like, oh man, maybe this is a hoax. Then I saw Drama Alert tweet it, and I was like, okay, they're not always the most correct, but maybe. Yeah. Then I saw on Twitter a snippet of the 911 call, and I was listening to it, and all they had was the address and the state and all that. So I was like, well, this could just be a 911 call from anybody. Then I saw the coroner report, right, which had it, or no. Then I saw that King Cobra's dad put the video out. I watched a couple of seconds of it. Then I found the coroner report on Twitter, which is crazy.
The press release,
which is crazy. Like, this dude so famous, his coroner report got posted on X, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's start this.
I'm Josh's dad, and there's a lot of rumors going around, so
his man's broken.
I wanted to make a video for Josh. I went to Josh's house yesterday.
For those of you who don't know, and, King Cobra's real name was Josh. He's referring to Josh as that's King
Cobra. Yeah.
When I got there, he was sleeping. I tried to wake him up. He was not responsive or breathing. I realized that his lips were blue, and I tried to revive him. But he was already dead.
Chills.
Yep.
I got on today to delete all of his social media because fuck you.
Yeah.
That's how I'm feeling.
Yep.
But and here's the thing, right? Like, because the first thing that popped into my mind was, whoa, wait, don't do that. Leave it up as like an archive. Leave it up as like for his fans. Yeah. Then immediately my brain went to comment section. Like the people who hated him, the people who are gonna post so many different things, clip, and I'm like, that's a rock and a hard place. Do you leave up his stuff for his fans and the people who love him to cherish, to enjoy, and to have it archived? Or do you not want his name besmirched in such ways by people and you know, commenting all this stuff? Because as easy it is to say, to turn away, you know, log off, walk away from it, sometimes, dude, you doom scroll in those comments, bro. And if you're the parent of someone who just passed, you're gonna be completely, you know, oh man, I can't even imagine. What's up, Denna Timms, Kiwi Don, the Vulgar Unicorn, Seek, I see you, bro. What's up to everybody? Kiwi Don, living my life. Thanks for coming out. It's heartbreaking. I will say though, this dude's fit for his age and everything. This dude's
he's really in shape, bro. Like, he's awesome in shape.
That's also like a good point to bring up. He looks his dad looks relatively young for being a dad and for King Cobra's age. That's because King Cobra is only 34. At the time of his passing, this man was only 34.
Dude, he's 5 years older than me.
This was unexpected.
Yeah, he's 5 years older than me, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm 5 years older than him. How do you think that feels?
Yeah,
I'm almost 40. Like, I can't.
Yeah, but you've cheated death enough time that it's kind of just like, all right, I'm gonna leave you be. I'm gonna let you be. I'm waiting on it, bro. I'm waiting. Oh yeah, I know. I feel you.
I realized that would not be fair to his fans, and it's certainly nothing he would want. As you all know, Josh was harassed and bullied terribly his whole life. I mean, from the time he was 3, it was just nonstop. It's like he had a neon sign that said, "Please pick on me." And for some reason, so many people on this earth felt that picking on him was okay. That just because it's him, it made it all right. And that he didn't matter. But he did matter.
Yeah.
And I want to thank all his fans because you made him feel like he mattered. And you made him feel very special. And he lived for you guys every day. Josh struggled a lot with depression and was extremely suicidal most of his life.
Yep.
And you guys...
And that, like, as as somebody who can identify with that, but not like as a parent, on the parent side, it's like we've all experienced, and even those of you in the chat, we've all experienced being helpless to help somebody we love. And when it comes to mental issues, depression, suicidality, anything of that nature, it truly is one of those things where sometimes the absolute most you can do for somebody is just be there, even though it kills you because it feels like it's not enough. It feels
Be
like
available.
yeah, but even so, because I've been there. I mean, Ken, you're married. You know, Zeph, you have a fiance. I've been in multiple relationships, and I'm currently in one. And when your significant other, and I mean, I'm sure to everybody in the chat, if you have a significant other that you love and they're going through something, whether it's at work or personal, mental, emotional, something of that nature, you like sometimes all you can do is just be there. Maybe not even talk or listen to them, just there, and it just eats at you because it feels like that's like you're like, I can't do anything, I'm helpless. And sometimes there's just internal battles that people need to go through all on their own and hopefully come out on the other side, you know.
Facts, dude. And I know, like, for me, like, whenever like my wife gets in shit at work and she's pissed off or she's sad or something, you know, me just being there is a lot, and just listening. Because, you know, I've told her before, I'm like, I feel helpless, like, and I hate feeling helpless because I want to help you, you know. And I'm sure Zeph can attest to this. Like, if you see your child in pain, you would do anything in the world to take that pain away from them and put yourself through it, you know. Like, I'm sure every parent feels like that about their child, you know. And it's just sad, man. Like, this is the one part of life that's complete shit, and that's pain. But as they say, pain makes happiness feel that much better.
Right. And that's a little sidetrack is like, that's one of the reasons why I always disagree with people when they say they wish there was like no bad, no evil in the world, because without the negativity, you can't appreciate the positivity. Without going through shit, you can't enjoy the rainbows. You can't enjoy the roses, you know?
Yep.
Lunchbox at 2017, I was this guy. The feelings, emotions, thoughts are indescribable. And they are. Like and it's one of those things when you're depressed and you feel like you're just spiraling, like you yourself don't even know what's wrong with you to even begin fixing it. You know, it's an internal journey you have to go on your own and hopefully come out the other side, you know. And when I was younger, you know, the way it identifies to me is when I was younger, you know, I for people who don't know, like I grew up without a dad, like from the age of 3, you know, I didn't have a father. And obviously growing up, there was the whole, why didn't he love me? Why didn't he stay? Why didn't he care enough about the family to not do the things he did, et cetera, et cetera. And that filled me with so much anger. So by the time I got to 16, 17, when I was, you know, or well, not even then. Like I've always been a big dude, but by the time I got to the age where being arrested was a big possibility, it's like I have so much anger and hate and sadness inside of me, and I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know how to handle it. I don't know what to do with it. So, you know, I put it towards being a little hoodlum, and then after that, being in the Marine Corps. So,
yeah, I was gonna say like, kind of a shit parallel because we're talking about King Cobra dying, but this is the easiest way that I can say it, right? Vacations are nice because work sucks, and you save up to take time off work to go on vacation, right? If it was just happiness and nothing sucked, vacations wouldn't exist. That's just a simple way to like equate it. Obviously, in Josh's case, this is a much bigger animal, much higher mountain to climb, right? But just at a base level, vacations exist because work sucks, right? You have to have happiness and sadness. It just is what it is.
Exactly. And you know, love and support out to everybody who's telling their stories right now. Denna Timms, if you guys don't know, he I've been on his podcast a couple of times. You know, he said that he watched both his stepdad and father die. He knows his pain. Kiki Dawn says that he lost his stepdad and mom. Grief, or she says, sorry, I've lost my stepdad and mom. Grief is hard. Grief hits me hard and almost destroyed me, but it doesn't compare to losing a child. Exactly. Like there's just so many, everyone goes through losses, and that's how we learn to accept what we have, you know? And as I get older, the more time that I like spend in relationships and everything, my mindset has changed. When I was like 16 to 21, if I was in an argument with a girlfriend, I'd be like, fuck it, let's go all night. Like, fuck you. Like, let's argue.
Yeah.
But now I'm almost 30 and I'm like, okay, you're upset. I'm gonna just like sit on the couch, you sit there, and we'll talk this out later because I ain't got time for this. Like, it ain't worth it. Like, what would you rather do? Us argue and nothing gets solved, or we, you know, chill out for 30 minutes and we come back and talk? You know, I just don't have time. You know?
Yeah.
A lot of times, and even in my relationship, it just requires you to just let cooler heads prevail for a moment and just like take that step back and just like say, hey, I'm going to take 30 minutes. I'm going to step over here. You do your thing. Or just having that break, because as we get older, relationships or interpersonal relationships are way more important, and just saying fuck off and fuck you and doing this and just letting it all burn out.
Right.
It just doesn't become viable after a while. You end up finding yourself in a lonely hole and you don't want to be there.
Yep.
There's actually,
go ahead, Ken.
There's actually a rule me and my wife have. Like, no matter what's going on, no matter what happens, we always kiss each other and tell each other we love each other before we go to bed, no matter what.
Yep.
Right.
Facts.
Good rule.
Yep.
That is amazing. And a lot of times when we get mad, like, or she gets mad at me, I rarely get mad at her. When she gets mad at me, she knows I don't like to argue, because to me, you're talking emotion over logic, and I don't do emotion over logic. You know, I always like to do logic. But sometimes that emotion has to go through. You have to process what you're feeling, and then you discuss how to be better together. You know what I mean? That's kind of what this is.
Yeah.
And guys and girls are completely different. I mean, guys, we at least for me and my experience, the dudes that I've like hung out with and everything, it's like we rarely blow a gasket. And a lot of the time, females really, when they're in their emotions, they just need to get it out. And so I've learned that through the years, and I'm like, okay. You know, they're like, you know, and I'm like, okay, okay. Yep. Are you ready to talk now? Like, can we? And if you're wondering why we're sidetracking so much, is because Ken's already had a bitch moment and we're not trying to have one. Oh man, this margarita's already hitting me. And I'm like, I don't want to cry. It's sad.
Come on, lightweight.
Bro, I started drinking at 13, man. I stopped drinking.
My fucking bad, Plex. My fucking bad, bro.
All right, let's continue.
It's helped more than you could ever know. Because you made him feel like a person.
Trying to light the mood up and come back to this. It's just,
Yeah.
Thank you for supporting him, for encouraging him, for all the gifts you sent. For the people who helped him produce his music and his wands, thank you so much. As you know, Josh was extremely stubborn and wouldn't let me help him with anything. And
that's another thing, man. Especially for dudes, when we're going through shit, honestly, when we say we're fine, that means I'm dealing with it. And when I have it under control, I'll talk to you about it. Like, because we don't like accepting help, especially if you've ever been blue collar, and I'm counting military as blue collar. Like, if you've ever been blue collar, construction, any sort of technician, any sort of laborer, anything like that, you learn
working with your hands.
Yeah, you learn to keep that inside, and it's like, dude, like, it's like something happens to you, and you're like, I need about a day or two to understand how I feel about this. So, like, you know? So
a lot of time too, doing like blue collar. Go ahead. No, go ahead. You got it.
There's so many things that we compartmentalize that we just like have different sections. Like, this shit happens, so we put it in one part of our brain. With this shit happen, we're putting that in another part. We're trying to process so many different things because we're bearing a lot of shit, especially blue collar. We wear multiple hats. As gentlemen of workforce, you know? So just having all these things happen at once, and then people being rude, or your coworkers not doing their jobs, or people online saying some shit, or then you have your personal life, having your fiance, your wife, your girlfriend, whatever, they're having issues too. It all gets to a head. So we just respond with, I'm fine. Because that's just the simplest answer. No, it's not fine. There's a lot of shit going on, but if we start spiraling right now, we're going to need a bottle and it's going to cause a problem.
Yes, sir.
What I was going to say is a lot of time, I know like with me, work helps me keep me sane and keep shit off my brain. Like if I need to help process something while I'm working and my brain is busy and I'm trying to figure something out, a lot of times that helps me process things because I've already exuded that energy into doing something with my hands, right? Because if you're just sitting there stewing on it constantly, it puts a lot in you, kind of like Zeph just said. You compartmentalize all these things, but sometimes those storage containers get over full, right? But if you're working through problem solving, you get calmed down because that energy is going elsewhere. Almost like working out too. You could use that as well.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of the time, we throw ourselves into our job. We might hate our job, but if we're going through some shit, bro, our job is the best thing in the world because it gives us an outlet, So
for me, it's working on a car, bro. Because I get pissed off like breaking bolts and trying to get my big ass hands into a tight spot and having to figure shit out, bro. That'll drain my energy away, and I'm ready to think clearly,
Yo, Kiki Don says, my oldest son is a plumber and husband is a coal miner. Trying to talk to them about emotion is almost impossible. They're always fine. I admit I can be pushy through. I will say this in response. I can promise you that regardless, because of me on my end, when people ask me if I'm fine, like, how are you on the daily? And I respond with fine. So my initial thing is kind of can get annoying, but the most part about it is I like that you're asking. Like, I appreciate you asking. I may not have anything to really say, and I might be boiling it down to I'm fine. It was good. How was work? It was good. How's your day? It was fine. But at the end of the day, it's like that little connection there, that's everything. That's like everything. That's all I need to know that you care about me,
Last thing I'm going to say is if a woman says it's fine, it's never
not fine.
Never fine.
Go have fun with your friends.
You better go get some flowers. You better get the apology tour ready.
There's sometimes things that your significant other can say and you're like, oh shit, what did I do? What's wrong? What's going on?
All the time.
I've learned in my relationship that okay, like OKAY is good. Yep. Okay, like just the letter O and then the letter K.
You're in the
we're kind of mad. We're kind of pissed off. If I get K, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I am fucked.
You don't know what you did. You just know you did it wrong.
Exactly, bro.
Oh man. All right.
He had to do it on his own, and I get that, and I respect that. Those of you who know Josh, you know how kind he was. Anybody who came to visit him in person can testify that he was such a beautiful, beautiful soul. He would help anybody. He would invite anybody in to have a beer. He would treat everybody like they were family. And he was kind. And he was especially kind with elderly people and animals and all of insects. We weren't even allowed to kill insects. We had to save them.
That is always a marker to me of a good soul. If animals are completely comfortable with you, and older people and animals, dude, if those two things flock to you or feel comfortable with you or anything of that nature, I'm like, that's a good person. That I don't need to know anything else about their life. I don't care if they've been in controversy, whatever, for the most part, okay? Because you never know. But generally, if you're sitting there and the cat comes up to you out of everybody, I'm like, that's a good person. He
was just a good soul. And if you can, raise a glass today for Josh. Doesn't have to be alcohol, especially given these circumstances. We don't know how he died. He died in his sleep. There's going to be an autopsy, and they think it's probably something like his appendix or liver.
Most likely his
liver. If you can
liver. Today,
raise a glass for Josh. I don't know if it would be appropriate to do alcohol, but that's what Josh would do. He struggled a lot.
No, we always pour one out for the homie. Josh,
always.
I never knew you. I very rarely watched you, but of what I've watched of your trolls, you were not that bad of a guy. You were not that bad of a guy. So this is to you.
I'm gonna say this, Josh. I'm gonna say, bro, like you were dealt a bad hand. I'm sorry for what you went through, but I hope you and Ozzy are ripping them chords and doing concerts together. I'm glad you got to meet your idol. Rest in peace, bro.
Yeah. Twiggy of all people in chat. Sorry, Zeph.
No, you ruined the toast. Fuck.
Go ahead, Zeph.
I've never heard bad things about you. I've always heard good things. And anytime there was something bad, it was just something kind of funny. You're a good man. Peace.
Yes, sir. Cheers, exactly.
Yep.
All right, let's get through the rest of this.
After he lost his best friend.
What was that, Zeph?
I was telling Twiggy he better be raising a glass two today.
Yeah. All right.
Well, and after Ozzy died, he's just really, really struggling, and he started drinking so much. But raise a glass to him today sometime. You can go one better and make it a combo. Put two things together that no one in their right mind would want to drink. That's what Josh would do.
It would.
Please do not send me any private messages. I won't read them. I will simply block. If you have any positive things you'd like to say or comments or memories you'd like to share about Josh, please do it here on his page. And please respect my family's privacy. All hail Ozzy. Hail Satan. Fuck suicide. Fuck sickos.
Facts.
Long live Joshua Faye Saunders, JFS. Gothic King Cobra. I love you, man. I'm gonna miss you so much.
Yep.
It is rough. Yeah, exactly, Red Harlow. Fuck's sake. If fuck's sake goes, hail Ozzy.
That's it, dude. Yeah, I can get behind everything, but I can't do the hail Satan. But outside that, I can get behind everything else.
Well, that's why I said hail
Ozzy. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, man, I hope that I hope it just if he had to go, I hope it wasn't that painful. I know he did the video where he was feeling sick and was just in pain and all that, and I feel that. Knowing now in hindsight, I can only imagine what the hell he was feeling. But I just hope he had some sort of peace whenever he, ascended.
I don't want to be the morbid one. I really don't want to be the morbid one. But unfortunately, if he truly did die due to some sort of infection inside of him, along with his liver, and because it seems like right now it was, cirrhosis of the liver or something is the leading theory. If it was due to a massive amount of alcohol intake, unfortunately, sadly, he would have been in a lot of pain before he passed. Like cirrhosis of the liver is like getting a million kicks to the liver at once. Like I just hope
it's one of the worst.
To the ER, like the fact that he didn't, like he just toughened through. He toughed it out. He thought he was just going to tough it out, and he couldn't win that fight.
Nah, if you look at what he put in his body, bro, he probably thought he just ate something bad or whatever. Yeah. But I obviously we'll never know this, but his ex-girlfriend sent him a package and he was eating some of that food, and there was some seeds that were put in there. And I'm not trying to defame because I ain't trying to get sued, but it's just very coincidental. Very coincidental. And we know how psycho that bitch is. That's all I'm saying.
Can be, that's for sure. All right.
You know what? But you know what? He's with Ozzy now. He gets like his dad said, rip them amazing riffs, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I don't purposely try to dress like a doctor. This is a freaking soccer shirt, Twiggy. What do you mean? It's a soccer shirt.
Hey, idiot. Dr. Plex. Dr. Plex.
Apparently. All right. Now we're going down memory lane with this one, y'all. We're going down memory lane. I think this has to be one of my more favorite times of Ken on the LCU. So, Ken, do you remember this?
I remember this all too well, bro. I remember this all too well.
While you were working?
Yep. While I was working, yeah. So this is before Queens even started. This is when they were trying to promote and hype Tina up. And Boogie said the Hispanic version of Black, right? And that was a whole thing. And I went up and I was just fucking with him. But yeah, you can go ahead. Yeah.
Zeph, you remember this?
Dude, I'm the one who pinged him. I'm watching this live, and I'm sending the group chat like, Ken, you gotta get up there and get his ass right now. You gotta go up there and get his ass.
Okay, to a lot of you in chat who may not have been here from the actual after show, might have come from Cafe, and Ken can attest to this, okay? Very early on in the after show, in the creation of the after show, I told Ken, I am going to make you a fucking star, bro.
He did.
I am going to there was so many alley-oops that Ken dunked.
There was.
And a lot of people thought that, like, I don't know what they thought, but my goal was always to be the person, like, unlike Keemstar, my goal was always to be the person in the background in the creation of this. Like, Ken was a mod. Zeph and Ken both were very integral into the Discord and everything. I popped in every once in a while, etc., etc. So they were always going to be basically the foot soldiers of the after show, talking, doing the integration, and I always kept up with the commentary space and stuff of that nature. So whenever something was really going down that the LCU was covering that I knew about or that Zeph knew about, we were always like, Ken, you're a mod, you're well known. Get up there. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. And we will get to certain aspects that really put the after show on the map. But this was one of those moments where the boys were in the back and we threw the alley-oop and Ken dunked that shit, okay?
At work too, bro. I just want to say that.
So if you don't know, for me, this is probably one of the best moments of Ken on the LCU.
You just ruined my fucking life. Now I'm gonna be fucking swatted. I'll never get another fucking sponsor in my life. And you know what? If I wanted to call you that word, I call you that word a million fucking times. I call you that word a million fucking times, bitch. And guess what? If I get fucking canceled for this, if I get kicked off the fucking show for this, I'll come there and say this shit to your fucking face. I'll call you every word in the goddamn fucking book. That ain't a fucking word.
What were you thinking while you're just over here dancing and hanging out and he's over here screaming at you, bro?
I was trying to have like a beat in my head to match the screaming. So I was thinking of like just some type of song, and then I couldn't get a beat. So I just made up some beat in my head and I just started dancing to it and yelling. I was like, I'm on camera. Let me do something funny. That's all it really was, bro.
And you did the perfect thing that anyone should do when Boogie is like this. Not give him attention.
Nope.
Don't give him the time of day.
Yep.
I won't fucking say to you. There ain't a fucking word I won't say to you. I had an opportunity.
I didn't even remember Tina doing that. I was so focused on Ken, I didn't even notice Tina just doing this. I was so focused on Ken, bro.
Dude, when this was going on, I was dying. I was just watching this, and I'm like, "That's my boy, go!"
I was laughing so hard, dude.
I was laughing so fucking hard.
Didn't say shit to you, you dumb fucking bitch! You dumb fucking bitch!
And the light in the background made it so much better, like it was a strobe light. It was so
throwing it back.
It was perfect.
He's just throwing it back.
Yep. Look at the strobe.
Take your medicine, Boogie. You
The wing saw it right here.
You know I didn't actually fucking say it.
Yes, you did, bro.
No, I fucking didn't. If I wanted to say it, I'd call you that kid. I'd fucking say. If I was the kind of person said that word, I'd fucking say it right now. I didn't fucking say it, and I don't give a fuck.
We talked about it.
Get him, Ken!
This was when Boogie was still doing his whole I'm a screaming equals funny, loud is funny shtick.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was so good to have Wings get in on it and Tina get in on it and everything. Oh my God, it was so good.
We talked about it before, Boogie. Remember when you said the Spanish word? Remember you said the Spanish word and we talked about it?
Remember the baseball league that you talked about?
Yeah, it was the Spanish.
Look, he's laughing too, bro.
Yeah, he was.
You can see him starting to laugh.
You could see him.
Trying to keep it together.
Cause freaking Wings was like, remember the baseball team you talked about? And Boogie's like, oh yeah, I did, huh?
Oh shit! He got me.
Word we talked about.
Remember the baseball league that you talked about? I didn't fucking.
Yeah. Yep. Right there.
Yeah. He lays his head down and he's like,
he looks down because he knows he can't look up.
My pressure is about 1,700 right now. Get ready to blow.
And you were very, very apologetic. And now look at us, Boogie.
Hey, I became a member.
Hey.
Thank you for the cash cow. We appreciate your complexity.
I totally didn't even know that. I forgot.
It's just
oh God.
How does it come back a circle like that? What the fuck?
Dude, there's so many moments. And like I was telling Zeph, man, when I was going through all of our old stuff and the boys chat and everything like that, there was so many dramas and moments that I was laughing at. And I was like, nobody's going to understand this other than OGs. No one's going to understand this other than the people who were there from like the creation of the locale Discord, bro.
Yeah, I tell
everybody. You guys don't know it, but there's a reason why Bud can't come back to the after show.
Oh, we're gonna cover that.
Look, the other thing too, bro, I tell people in the Discord nowadays, I'm like, if y'all were here during season 1 of the Discord, y'all wouldn't survive 2 minutes.
It was so bad.
It was. Oh, we're gonna cover season 1 of the Discord. I got a chill force thing that I want to cover.
Oh God.
Oh boy, here we go.
Another Chill Force W.
Yes, sir.
We're still saying it. And then you even said I would have said it to the black guy.
I would if I was the kind of person that said it, I'd say it right
Come
now.
on,
If I was the kind of person that says it, I'd say it right now. And I didn't fucking say it,
Come
Ken.
on, Boogie.
I didn't fucking say it, Ken. I didn't fucking say it.
Listen to him pleading with you. Ken, please. I didn't say it. Ken, please. He's over here like, Ken, you have the black card. Tell me I didn't say it.
For some reason, right? Everyone thinks I'm part black. I'm like, no, I'm married to a black woman. So like,
yeah, Wings called you black.
Yeah, he was like the very first time I went up there, he was like, wait, you're not black? I'm like, no, I'm Greek, bro. It's totally different. Like, I'm married to a black woman, but I'm not black. It's just funny, bro.
If you ever want a visual representation of what it looks like when another man has another man's balls in his hands, just like, it's this video right here.
Oh man, it's fucking beautiful.
You're supposed to start playing it again after I said that.
Plex stepped away or something happened.
No, I didn't.
Damn it,
I just
Plex.
I muted myself while I was taking a drink. I was laughing too hard. Sorry. Oh my God. What I was saying, sorry, you missed it, but I had a great one-liner after what you said, Zeph. I said, well, that's the whole reason Boogie's standing up, because Ken's got his balls in his hand.
Yeah.
He's just like, Kalima.
Lock in. We're doing a show. Lock in.
That's motherfucking darkened dogs.
Ken, the last time Keemstar almost fucking fired me, and now he's gonna fucking fire me now. It's already on fucking Drama Alert. This is my last fucking chance. This is my last fucking chance. Do you understand that?
Cam donated
fuck you, I didn't fuck it up.
Just when you thought lying about
between you and Team, bro. Between you and Team.
Back when Tina liked us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
All I'm saying is,
I didn't fuck it up. I didn't fucking do. God damn it.
I love you, bro. I'm still at work. I just want to come in and say hello. Love you guys. Keep up the great work.
So you said a racist slur. So you feel viral, right?
Bullshit. I'm not gonna get.
Oh,
man.
Oh my god, it was so good. It was, and the fact that you left without even saying goodbye. You were just like, I was at work, figured I'd just come in, and then you just leave.
Like, fuck y'all, I'm out. I got shit to do today.
It was great. And you know what was so funny? Which exactly what was really funny is after this, like if you go back and watch the actual live, like a couple minutes after Ken left, Boogie just returned to normal.
Yep.
The switch was gone, bro.
It was so good.
And that's Boogie for you. That's Boogie.
Yes. All right. So some of you may not know this, but our boy Ken, and I hit him up with this as soon as he was picked to go on the original camping trip. I told him, brother, you need to get a tripod, you need to get a camera, you need to get something. Get behind the scenes. I'll edit it up. I'll do everything for it. Yada, yada, yada. This is early days LCU still, all right? We're talking camping trip, which what put them on the map. So Ken, as the boy he is.
Hold on, we're talking about Plex paying to bury Boogie. That's what we're talking about.
If you do not know, I am the reason why. Well, I'm 99% of the reason why freaking Boogie got buried in the Discord. So this is how it happened in the Discord. There used to be this semi-troll named Jesus. Okay, and
oh God.
And he was laughing and was saying something along the lines of like, it would be funny if Boogie got buried or if Boogie died or something of that nature, right? And so when they talked about when the backhoe was there and they wanted to dig something out or something, I donated to the camping trip and said, like, that's not like, I don't remember exactly, but it was something along the lines of, they're not digging a tunnel, they're digging your grave, Boogie. And so Boogie took that to Keemstar and was like, well, someone donated and saying I should be buried in it. And Keemstar was like, that's a good fucking idea. That's a good idea.
Yep.
So they ended up burying my boy. Oh, man. What was he, like 500 pounds at that time or something?
Yeah. He was a big boy at that time, bro. He was well over 400. Well over 400.
Yeah, he was a big boy. So this does have some background music. I didn't really have anything else. I was testing things out. So if it's not the best, okay, I've gotten better at editing. It's not the best, but still.
What is going on, AfterShow family? It's your boy Ken. It is currently 5:21 in the morning. I'm up working on my second. So getting ready for this trip. It's going to be amazing. Now, the flight had to be changed.
Yo, shout out to Richie Dubs in the chat. You did dig Boogie's grave, my boy.
Richie did.
Yeah, you did.
Little did you know, you only dug it a couple of months early because then Destiny exposed him for faking cancer.
Yep.
Here's the fucked up part. I had to stay quiet here because my wife was still asleep, so I don't want to wake her up. So I sound like a little weird here, but that's why.
ASMR Ken, yeah.
Damn right. Damn.
Because of the hurricane coming, which kind of sucks because I got to be up. I got like 5 hours of sleep, but that's okay because we're going to make this happen.
And for those of you who are here from Cafe, Ken has always been a coffee guy, and you're going to see it in this video.
It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great trip. Look forward to seeing you guys there. Thank you. What is going on, after show audience? It's your boy Ken.
Coffee in hand.
It was a great trip up here. Probably could have slept another, hour and a half to 2 hours, but you never know what's going to happen at the airport, so it's all good. Cup of coffee number 3, working on here. So
number 3, bro. He was on coffee number 3. It was like what, hour 45, 2 hour flight or something like that. Something like around an hour and a half flight, and he's on 3rd coffee, y'all.
That in the bathroom?
Do what?
Did you spend half of that flight in the bathroom?
So when you drink coffee like I do, that's a myth at that point. I never go to the bathroom after coffee anymore. When you drink as much as I do, it just doesn't happen.
Ken's just got an IV of coffee. That's all it is, bro.
Your stomach is like, all right, we're used to this now. Everybody assume the position.
Yeah.
That's
it. Makes me wonder how it is your body couldn't take a King Cobra burger.
Ooh,
with all that acid.
That's a different kind of fucked.
Bro, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about that.
So just waiting on some food. One of these lockers are actually going to have the food in it, which is pretty fucking cool if you ask me. But yeah, so we're still good to go. Storm should not be impacting our travels, so it's going to be a great travel day here. Got the layover in DC.
Hold up. I missed that detail. You're telling me one of those little locker things is going to have your food in it?
Yeah. So
I've never flown before. That's a crazy detail. I didn't even notice that. No.
I can't, bro.
That's crazy. How did you not fly ever in your life?
Get on a fucking plane, you bitch. Get on the fucking plane.
Where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna go?
Somewhere.
Where?
Look. Buy a round trip ticket back to yourself.
Hand invitations to Keemstar's house, okay?
Bro, do a round trip ticket back home. Just fly. Just continuously fly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pay like $500 to just do a loop.
Yeah, let me slap the pilot on the ass while I'm at it.
But hey, you know what? You've flown before.
Something like that, maybe.
On to the final destination. So we'll definitely check back in here soon. Appreciate you guys. Love you.
Bro, the brows. I swear to God, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Look, dude, mountains. My boy got the stare forever. Look at it. It's like two fists.
Dude, that was the Ken meme for like the longest time, was the Ken brows, bro.
Yes, you guys may not know this, but back in the day, there was a really dope ass chick in the Discord. Freaking Jimmy's girlfriend, or I don't know if they're still together. What was her name? I forget. Numi. And she would constantly request eyebrow cleavage from Ken.
Yes, I'd zoom in like right here and just take a picture of this. Funny shit, bro. It's funny as shit.
It was a good time.
Final destination. So we'll definitely check back in here soon. Appreciate you guys. Love you. What's going on, YouTube family? We're back at it again. Just landed in Washington, D.C. It's going to be a great one. Got about an hour-ish layover, and then I'll be headed on to the final destination. So, this will be great. Can't wait for this shit, bro. Hey, what's going on, YouTube family? So we literally just landed. I'm at the baggage stand right now, waiting on my bag. The good old Lord Rush was going to be picking me up, so it was a good.
OG Lord Rush.
I think Richie was in the truck too. I think when y'all first picked me up from the airport, I think Richie was there too, if I remember right.
I think so. Yeah. Well, Richie says after his third coffee, he's ready to spring a leak. So it looks like you got Richie beat.
That's
time not to.
Hey, at least he didn't spring the leak while he was operating the backhoe. You know, you never.
Crazy flying. Been up since 5 o'clock in the morning, so I am kind of tired. But nothing coffee won't fix. So love you guys.
His fourth cup of
about
coffee.
What time was it when you got done with that layover? About what time was it? Did you say?
So, fuck. Because I remember I landed. I was there before noon. I remember that. I was there before because I had to catch such earlier flights. No, it wasn't terrible. No, I still had the day, so it wasn't that bad.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.
Paul.
Oh man, so
we have such a bitch.
Dude,
go ahead. Hold on. Go ahead. Hold up. 1 second. Go ahead and talk. I got to refill a can.
All right, go ahead.
When this whole thing started, we told Rush, Sigma, and Richie, who were all three going to be there. Those are the only three that I know of that we told because those were the people we had contact to. We're like, hey, Ken is going. He's going to record shit for the after show. Just letting you know. If you don't want if you don't want your face shown, you need to tell Ken in person, or you need to tell us as soon as it's done, as soon as you get back. So for a week or two after the fact, everything was fine, or a week or two during the trip and then after, there wasn't any issues. And then we're starting to try hey Ken, hey where's that footage? And he's like, well, I'm getting told people don't want their faces shown. Yep. I'm supposed to cut this out. I'm supposed to cut that out. So we went from everything being hunky dory to
yeah. What you guys don't know is there was somewhat of a recorded podcast at the camping trip that Ken did. Unfortunately, it was either you lost it somehow, it got corrupted somehow, or the people. It got corrupted. So there's literally a lost camping trip behind the scenes podcast just out there somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck it was. Like I think 9 or 10 minutes long, just us talking about everything. Boogie showed up, Daisy Witt in there,
so good.
Brantley was in there, like all of us were there, and it just got fucked over, bro.
Yeah, a boomer report moment, if I do say so.
Yes, it lives, bro. It always lives.
Cutting the content.
Richie said Ken tried asking us questions, and I was fucking baked out of my mind.
Very true. Very true.
I want everyone to pay attention to this right here. Okay. This is a happy man. This right here, that's Richie Dubs, by the way. This is Richie Dubs. Yeah. This is a happy Richie Dubs right here. Okay. This is a man before Becky. This is what he looked like.
Him again. You'll never see a happy Richie ever again, bro.
Not this happy.
They were.
Well, you know what I mean.
Wait, no, they were talking at this point, weren't they?
No.
Did they already have the date?
No. Becky, no. This is so long before Becky, dude. This is months before Becky.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's so much shit that's happened before and after. Oh my god.
There's so much stuff that has happened. Listen, there is so much stuff that the three of us shouldn't know about the LCU and the background of the LCU that we do know. Like you guys have to understand that when we put out, a lot of you don't know, but there were certain videos that we did and put out because we had like that game time last TD touchdown information. So like we knew we had it. We were like, this is gold. Let's go for it. And there's a video we're going to watch in the future, which is going to be probably one of the big ones, that another big portion, that a big moment that put us on the map and was a complete alley-oop. Richie says it was 1 month prior to them talking. Yeah. That the camping trip. Well, at least you got to be happy for a month, Richie.
The amount of times that we were scrambling after something happened, like fuck, we gotta go live. We gotta make a video about this. We're scrambling. We're trying to figure. Like I'm at work, or Complex is like I'm at work. And kids like I'm just getting to work, or I'm just getting off. I gotta do this with the kids. Like the amount of times that we're scrambling in a group chat trying to figure out shit.
Well, the way we ended up working out the best is I would do like during the day streams. I'd cover like what shit during the day, and then y'all handled the night. So that's kind of how it just ended up working the best way that way whenever it was happening.
And that was one of the reasons, and that's because that's like the main reason why I was like, okay, me and Zeph have Ken had his night job, or was looking for his night job at this point in time. He had the most time during the day to do things. So I was like, okay, I don't care if people see Ken as the face. We're all homies. We're all making things, et cetera, et cetera. So if I'm listening to things at work, I'm checking, commentary stuff. I'm constantly refreshing Twitter. If I find something that I can give to my boy and get us all propped up, we're gonna do it. And that's one of the reasons why Ken has so many alley-oops. And it's great. It worked perfectly. And all three of us are happy where things are today, and it works. 100%. And the best part about it was people like Brady, people like Ghost, people like freaking oh my gosh, what was the other one? Dan the Man. People like
Dan the Man. You had Eugene, fucking Ploppy. Remember Ploppy?
Ploppy, dude. All these people talking all this shit to, mostly to me, being like, well, Ken is the face. Chill Force is the complexity. What are you doing? And I'm like, bro, I'm sitting back building something. What you mean? What am I doing? I don't give a damn if people think anyone else created it. I just want us all to prosper.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing that was working against us, if we had to be flat out honest, is right after you and Corpseless did your locale court bullshit. It was a little bit after that we started doing this, and We were like, fuck it. Let's just keep fuck the haters. Let's just keep going. Because the more they talk about us, the more they're promoting us. And we just build, bro.
I will say that actually ended up helping us because, again, as a lot of you may not know this, bro, the hate watch in the beginning was perfect. So many people leaving hate comments.
How YouTube works. People don't understand.
Yep. Oh, man. All right, let's continue.
All right, AfterShow audience, we're back here watching Sigma try to split.
See how quickly he walked away. He was like, "Fuck."
He was embarrassed, dude.
Oh yeah,
he thought he was gonna split that shit in half.
Hey, what's up, Neon? I remember the early days. Hell yeah, brother.
Neon, what up, brother?
Fucking love you, Neon. You are the GOAT. You've been here since day one.
Number one, bro.
Yeah. If you don't know us, if you're here for the lasting opinion or you're here for Ken Kane, honestly, W's in the chat for Neon Treon. That's our boy, our legit day fucking one before we ever put a goddamn video out. Neon Treon has been our day one fucking supporter. And Homeboy has
he's
been
always
up on the panel
been before. He'll hop in and he'll give his opinion. I think he even was up here whenever we were talking to Wings.
We've done multiple videos with Neon. Neon has been day one homie, and if we ever make it big or anything of that nature, Neon, I promise you, bro, we're gonna get you them. You know, you're gonna be taken care of, my boy.
Piece of the pie, baby.
Hell yeah. If nothing else, Ken would not be where he is today if not for people like Neon Treon. So 100%. If anything else,
without the after show, I wouldn't be where I am today. Let's just be flat out honest. Everybody here that supported us since day one, fucking y'all too, helping giving me a platform. We created this thing. We put our heart and soul into this thing, and then finally, Keemstar recognized it.
Yes,
and he
sir.
came on, and that's what happened.
Shout out to my everlasting love, sending a gifting Ken a membership. Damn,
let's
Ken.
Fucking go.
Not a member of the OGs, huh?
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
All right, let's continue this.
This fucking
Thank you, Miss Jess.
Right here.
He walks away.
Sigma wants to go home. Sorry, after show, I couldn't give you quality content. Blame him.
Group, please save me. Also, Keen lied about that third round. Team.
So here we got Desi, obviously, and then if I'm not mistaken, Babs is over here.
Yep.
We got Chris the Narc, the one, the only Lord Rush. And then
Lord Lunch.
Lord.
That's it.
This was
he's the reason why I bought the area hat and the hoodie. Wait. This hat that is also now infamous for me and that fucking GIF that's in the fucking Discord. I bought that because of that fat fuck.
And this was awesome. This was crazy because we didn't even know Chris the Narc was gonna be there. Like, Ken had actually told us that Chris the Narc was there before he was ever on camera and was chopping it up with Chris. Like, how was that like, bro?
Dude, he was super easy to talk to. Like, he was just super cool. I'll say this much. You knew where he stood with him. He told Boogie to his face he fucking hated him. He was a piece of shit. Like, I'll give him that. But he was nice as fuck. And I was telling y'all this shit. I was like, yo, I'm talking to Chris the Narc right now. Like, should we try to, do something? And he was like, yeah, sure, fuck it. I'm like, yo, Chris, you mind if I add you so you can maybe do a collaboration or something? He was like, yeah, of course. And we added Discords and, the rest is history. But
he came on our 1,000 special. He came on,
he did.
On our 1,000 special.
He modded us in his chat, too.
Hell yeah. Yeah, because he used to be a producer for Keem. That's how Keem knew him, because he lives not too far away and, whatever. But yeah, it was awesome. It was, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. A main reason why I wanted to go was networking. Because I was going for the after show to help promote the after show and to get some type of networking and going. So that's why, and it was a blast. So it was fun. It was a win-win. You couldn't lose.
Hell yeah.
Later, did you know that
Keen Cybertruck in the corner?
Yeah, Keen Cybertruck. Little did you know that it was actually your trial of fire, Ken. And that was the other thing. Ken has been prior to when he was demodded for bringing up Grace on stream, he had been the longest lasting mod since almost the beginning, very close to the beginning of Discord. You guys don't understand. Think of all the seasons, all the videos, all the live streams, all the people who have come and gone. Some of you don't even know some of the people that used to be in the Discord and used to be integral parts of the Discord have come and gone, deleted their accounts. Ken stood tall above all of it. And me and Zeph were like, bro, we got you, bro. We gonna lift this shit up, bro. We got you, man.
And it worked out, bro. It worked out for everybody. The funniest thing about the Discord, so in the OG days, is we went from faction warfare to Leon Dion. Like just think about that transition. Like, no pun intended, but just think of the transition from faction warfare to fucking woke. You know what I mean? It was crazy, bro. It was totally fucking crazy.
It was great, though. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what did you say? Did you lie? No. I have no respect for people who lie.
I hate liars.
Layers are the worst.
Liars. Did you idiot? Swallow it.
I'm fucking chewing it. You can't say in TOS like how much was in what?
No, TOS. They were just brownies.
Was it brownies? Okay.
And that was by a criminal known as King Scott, who's trying to hire a hitman to do.
Oh, this is so good. Okay, I'm gonna let Keem talk, but some of you guys do not know like the King Scott lore or other people's lore. Everything that Keem is about to say right here is 100% true. 100% true.
They were known as King Scott, who's trying to hire a hitman to hit Lucky with feces. Who wants to go on our Discord and be like, hey, you need to call the cops. That was wrong. Hey, you want to talk about crime, King Scott?
So at one point in time, go ahead, Ken. Go ahead.
He didn't mention the water balloons filled with piss. That was also on the table.
Yep, that's what I was going to bring up too.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So what I was going to say is at one point in time, there was a crown named King Scott. He is back in the Discord. He's been back for a while. Little do a lot of people know that early days of the Discord was like a war between LCU and every detractor of Boogie, Keemstar, Wings, any person who touched it. And there was plenty of times where big detractor names made it into the Discord and were stirring some shit up. And we all know about Wings' biggest detractor group. Well, King Scott ended up having a scare. He thought that Wings' big detractor group called in a bomb threat to his fucking place of work. And he stupidly decided to go into their Discord to confront them or something of that nature. And he got the boot. And I remember listening to this because it was a hot ass day and I was on a roof and I was listening to Lolcow Live while this was going on. And I'm just listening to this. And this was during the time that we were going back and forth with DNI and everything like that, and we were having our own issues, and there was a lot of trolls inside the Discord and shit. Anyways, so building up to this moment, King Scott had actually had like chats or DMs leak of him wanting to fill bottles of piss up and pay like $50 to throw them at Boogie.
He was also going into the VC and just saying, "Yeah, no, I'm donating so that some way I'm like trying to get this guy to just like go to Boogie and throw these water balloons of piss," and he doesn't know about it. But like, I can't remember if it was he says he messaged Boogie and he said he was okay with it, or like I think one or the other. But like he was in the VC, he's like I'm just trying to find this hitman. Essentially, like that's where this hitman thing come from his own fucking mouth because he's retarded.
We have to remember when Boogie was doing the community service.
Yep.
Right? And there was that bottle. He said he would donate $1,000 to St. Jude's in Boogie's name if he drank it. But they didn't know what it was. It looked like piss. and Boogie put like a dot on his tongue, and King Scott did it. But
that was King Scott.
Yep, that was just some shit that happened, bro.
Kind of weird thing about piss.
The piss, the fecal matter in the excrement in the piss. It's weird.
I can't remember. I think it was more like a mutual understanding to get him kicked from the Discord. And for those of you who may not know, Keemstar has always, since the beginning of the LCL Discord, has gone on massive ban sprees.
Yes,
I mean, if you mentioned alcohol and he was just in a good or bad mood, he would ban you. If he was just like, you're retarded, I'm gonna ban you. Hey, thank you, Richie Dubs, for the 10.
GG's, Richie.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. And so he would go on these massive ban sprees where the list would be freaking long as shit. Then he would get drunk and unban everybody, completely forgetting he also unbanned the trolls.
Yeah, and now it's a lot more streamlined. There's a system now in place before any of that shit. Yeah,
yes,
it has to be. The community is too big now at this point. We have to have that.
Well, Keemstar would get out a hammer and start swinging, and then only the trolls would keep talking. So, like, he would just keep whacking them, whack them all, whack them all, whack them all, and then the chat is like quiet for like a solid hour because they don't know. Because Keem, believe it or not, and this is things that like between what Kenneth said, I've talked to Lord Rush. Keem looks at the Discord.
Yes,
he does.
You don't think he does?
Be amazed.
He watches it. He watches it. Yup. And there's times where he's done like silent bans and stuff, and then you're like somebody will be like talking a lot, and then they stop talking, and you just see Keemstar typing, and it puts out so and so has been banned for pissing me off, or so and so has been banned for this. So you guys do not know.
Whenever we had Grace. When we had Grace and Ben up on our streams, that was
fun.
That wasn't announced. That was not announced. That whole our ban for however long that took was completely silent. We were banned, and then it was just got unbanned. Like it was
because I was still a mod at the time. I was still a mod at the time, right? And y'all told me, and I was like, hey, there's not much I can do because the rule is if Keem does it, we can't override that. Right.
Yep.
Like if a moderator does it, now it's a whole thing. I don't want to get too deep into it. I'm a mod again. But if the rule is if Keem does something, we cannot override that. We can talk about it, but we can't override it at that point.
Yep. And shout out to the one person who had Keemstar's ear at that point in time. Not going to say any names or anything, but shout out to that person for actually getting me and Zeph in a call after that stream to like understand what happened. Cause it was a massive misunderstanding. It literally was like, when me and Zeph had the Thorpes up on our stream, we were under the impression that you couldn't go on to misunderstood. We did not know that the rules had been completely changed to where you can't interact with them, whatever. Now, I stand by the fact that I really did not give a shit about being banned. But I took my licks and admitted I was wrong, admitted that I did not understand, I did not know or anything of that nature. And shout out to the homie who ended up actually getting us unbanned and everything. And I know Grace did her whole stream about, they are licking Keemstar's boot. It's like, it's not about that. It's about mutual respect and understanding. Had I known that the rules had changed, I would never have said yes. Because as you will see later on tonight, there's that level of mutual respect and understanding between the after show and LCU.
It always was. Always
has been.
Doctor, don't fuck with me. Poop crimes. I got you on record, boy. Fucking texting people saying, hey, I'll give you money to throw fists on them. Go fuck yourself. Criminal.
You tell him, baby.
Scott's got like a weird boogie boner. Like he's like Mudar. Like there's one thing like criticize and like shit all over
me. This behind the scenes here actually is what allowed me one of the big moments that actually allowed me to disconnect online live stream Boogie and Boogie. the person,
Yeah.
like as
There are two
himself.
different people.
They're way differently people. Yeah. And when you were sending me like these pictures that all of you guys are about to see and everything, and were talking to me about the conversations you were having with him, I was like, okay. So there is Boogie and then there's Steven. Like it's not a blend or anything. And now he's just Steven. he's just Steven.
I can't remember in this video. Does it have a picture of him being stuck in the tent?
No, it doesn't. I don't think so.
Dude, one of those fucking camping trip nights, I got high with Boogie and Keem, and all of a sudden I'm just watching, and all of a sudden I'm getting fucking texts, and it's pictures of Ken. He's like, guys, I'm stuck in the tent behind Boogie. I don't know what to do because I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
Because they were doing their show, right? And I'm not trying to interrupt, and I'm just standing there. I'm like, well, I'm just going to be an asshole. Okay, I'll be the asshole. And I was just like, okay, cool, bro.
I can see
I put it in the
like
Discord.
outline.
Yeah.
It's just one of the funniest shit, and I'm high as fuck, and I'm like, how the fuck is he gonna get out of that?
Well, and that was. Go ahead, Ken. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, because I'm a big ass dude, I can't just be like, all right, guys, excuse me, because they literally have to move for me to get out of the way. So because it was such a tight space, and I was like, well, I'm just going to be in here. And I put a picture in the Discord. People were just laughing their ass off because I was just in there. I was like, well, I guess I'm on camera. Fuck it.
And it's been long enough from the freaking camping trip that I don't think this is a big enough secret to reveal or anything. But like when we were all hanging out and talking and watching and everything, we were like, we were all talking, and I think I'm pretty sure I hit up Ken, and I was like, was the wind really strong enough to knock it over? And he was like, nah, bro, go back and watch it. And if you watch the camping strip where the tent falls over, there's a split second where you can see arms moving into frame, and they turn the camera so you don't see the person knocking the fucking tent over. But they didn't do it fast enough, so you can literally see the hands pushing the tent over.
Oh, like that bleep that was on Lookout Live the other day? Like yesterday, the bleep that's like in the middle of the bad word that just completely, still allows it. Yeah, they're not fast enough. Yeah, I think that's the Lookout way at this point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every moment different, never the same. Behind the scenes where the magic's made. Voices clear and never.
And shout out to Chili Dog, aka Justin, for the music you're hearing in the background. Richie says Boogie was much cooler in person than I ever expected. I hated him before I met him. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Facts.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
He's a completely different animal when he's actually in front of an audience. And you know what's funny is in this picture, you can actually see where he got hit with one of the paintballs right here. Because it's red.
Do they fade? Streaming live straight into your ear. Subscribe.
Gotta keep the power, you know what I mean?
That's the picture.
Yeah, oh yeah, where he's just behind. Oh, that's right. And he's just chilling.
And that was actually Richie pouring the fuel in. I was holding the funnel, and I'm like, we got to keep the stream going, guys.
Oh yeah, because during that stream, it died multiple times.
Yep, it did. Yep.
Oh,
that was
man.
funny.
It was hilarious.
Guests come to join the flow, sharing secrets only true fans know. Got that energy that's hard to.
Thanks, brothers, for the recognition. It means a lot. Neon, you will always be the homie, brother. You will forever be the day one homie, my G. Always.
Every conversation feel.
And shout out to everybody who's supported us, whether you've come, gone, came back, whatever. Shout out to everybody who was in our DMs or was in our comments. Shout out to Speedy Bird, who we asked, who's a part of Tommy's team or was a part of Tommy's team, one of the two things, who we actually asked for some guidance on our first video and everything, who left a comment. Everybody that we workshopped this to, like, shout out to all of you guys. It means the world to us. Like, this was never supposed to be a job. This was never supposed to be anything. This was just something that the three of us as homies were like, you know what? The fans, they want a little extra. And we could see that. And we were like, we can do this. A lot of people, and I know a lot of you motherfuckers out there wanted to accuse me of stealing your fucking idea. And I will always say this. I created it. You talked about it. fuck you. So, but
That's
shout out to everybody, all of our day one subscribers. Shout out to everybody who helped it happen. Bud, Justin, yes, also Chill Force, every person who came on who helped us, bro. We are where we are today because of all of you who gave us a chance, you know?
Yep.
Feels like a treat.
You can do it wrong. Yeah, do a little more. All right, right there.
Go bunch more skip shots. I thought she'd love it now.
I know. I've been snacking on it this whole time. This shit's so good. It was the best I've ever had.
Text to speech has been switched to red donuts. That means 50 or higher.
Good.
Boogie, I have a question.
Yeah.
The Mike Klum documentary with EDP. What do you know?
No, let's not talk about that. Gotta get Chris. You got money.
Still hadn't come out yet.
Yeah, hadn't
Still
come
hadn't
out
come
yet.
out yet.
I love Chris's response to Keem here.
No.
No, let's not talk about that. Gotta get Chris. You got money. I don't see you in the super chat.
I ain't gonna pay money. Chat pay $20 for that question.
Yeah, I will.
He's like, chat, help a brother out. Help a
Straight
brother
up,
out.
bro.
Chris is like,
Straight
you
up.
think I'm gonna spend my money on this shit?
No.
So good.
Spill the beans. Everything I can.
Let's talk about this, okay? The Desi Boogie wedding on Local Live. Are you okay with that?
Bro, the foreshadowing. Bro, is crazy.
It is.
Unremarkable super chatted $20. Do I hear Tommy Circa in the background?
Base, Tommy C, justice for Tommy.
I didn't even a goddamn chance with it.
Dude, your chest ain't gonna hurt.
Because this was after Tommy got fired.
Right after, yep.
Right after Tommy got fired, and freaking Chris is like, justice for Tommy, bro.
Yep.
My fallen brother.
That's it.
Dude,
So
the camping trip was like in the throes of like Tommy being fired and like half of the LCU community being like, fuck this show. Tommy deserves to be on there.
Yeah.
And then like this whole camping trip caused a whole new generation of people to come join.
A whole
and it
new
was just like a
LCU.
different block. Yeah, it started a brand new era.
A whole brand new era of the LCU. I think the camping trip is probably one of the. I think the camping trip and the Wings 007 episode were the two episodes where probably Keem, and this is just my opinion, where Keem was like, I've got something here. Like I have something here that I can mold and make, you know.
Oh, statistically, it was the Cyrex episode. Like,
statistically, it was the Cyrex episode. Yeah. Neon just said, "Hey Ken, you have you checked that clip I sent you?"
Did not get a clip, sir. Where'd you send it? Let me know where you sent it, because I'm checking my Discord and I don't see it.
All right. Back to the vid.
Tommy.
I didn't even a goddamn chance with it.
Dude, your chest ain't gonna hurt.
Fuck! Dude, you stumped
That
my
just landed right on his arm, like
It did.
like that. That
It probably hyperextended his wrist backwards.
Oh, 100%, dude.
Neon says he sent it on Discord. Check the your chat logs.
Oh, into the ground.
He might have tagged you.
What the fuck?
I actually think you did get hurt.
Yeah, that fucking sucks, man.
Alright, we'll stop.
Can I fucking get up? God damn it. Please let him know I'm not a retard. He's still a retard.
I think this is probably one of the better moments, because this is like mean Ken without trying to be mean Ken. So for some of you who don't know, you're about to hear Stern Ken. Okay, if you've never heard Stern Ken before, Ken said something and someone got in their fifis after he someone got a little in their fifis after this moment.
I'm not a retard.
Even a jerk retard's right once a day.
Thank you, man. Yep. Good. Fuck. How the fuck did she get it over there, dude?
Well, she kept blowing the whistle at you all night.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. We found it.
Move, bro.
Move, bro. Move, bro. You're fucking up my shot. 1 second.
You're in the light, bitch.
Okay, no worries, Ken. Dude, he literally was. Listen to him, bro.
We found it.
Move, bro.
He threw off the Emperor's groove, bro. Oh man. I'm gonna wait for him to get his ears back on. So Ken, you talk to everybody like that when they throw off your groove.
Move, bro. I mean, yeah. But the thing is, because my voice is deep, whenever I like do any kind of inflection, my voice, it sounds like I'm screaming when I'm not.
Yeah.
So, being, and plus my size, it helps out a little bit.
You got that, intimidation factor.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
I also Wings to sign it. Remember when I went to go see Wings?
Yep.
I got him to sign it. So for y'all that don't know, this is the shirt Wings wore when they did the boxing match. I got it from him when we did the water balloons and shit.
Yeah.
He let me have it. And yeah, so literally I literally have a piece of the Guinness Book of World Records for the heaviest professional fight of all time. That's the Wing shirt, and Boogie and Wings signed it.
Yep. Amazing. So, Ken, this is to you. If you want to go ahead and answer it. Richie asks, "Who did you yell at?" It's up to you. It was Sigma. It was Sigma.
Hey, move, bro.
All right, listen here, Exile. No long beard complexity is a curse. I agree. Okay, I had to shave it. Okay, I had to. I don't have my jihadi look anymore. Okay.
Hey, don't listen to that man. You're a sexy motherfucker either way. All right.
Oh, I know that.
Exile.
I know that.
Exile.
Pop my collar on these hoes.
Shut your mouth.
Magic Unleashed. Does Ken have his judge outfit still? Yes.
Fuck no. No, I returned that shit.
Look.
The stream went so bad you had to get rid of it.
I'm getting my money back.
Bro, no, it wasn't even that. It's because it was dead, and I just checked on Amazon. I had like 2 days to return it, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" It was like $80 I spent on that shit. I'm like, I'm never wearing this again. Let's get my money back.
Okay, well, speaking of that, do you care if I search and look for the Judge Ken picture you sent us and show it?
I don't care.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna play the video.
He had it as his Discord profile picture for like a while.
Yeah, he did, but some people may not remember what he looked like. I'm gonna play the video. Tell me to pause while I look. Okay.
All right.
I'm sorry, bro.
Dude, listen to this. The Meek. I'm sorry, bro.
Bro.
Okay.
I'm sorry, bro.
Sorry, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. Don't hurt me, bro.
I love you, Sigma. I love you.
Sigma. I love you, Sigma.
Move, bro.
This is so good. All right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. We found it.
Move, bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
Oh man, memories.
Such good memories, man.
You're the man, Boogie.
Fuck you. You're the man.
Baby, you got this shit.
Any day of the fucking week.
Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah.
What is going on, AfterShow family? This is your boy Ken. Night 1 is in the books. Damn, what a night it was. Went kind of long, but hey, supposed to be the all-night stream. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah, it's been interesting. There's been a lot of speculations going around that hopefully by the time this video comes out, it's solved.
And if you don't know what he's talking about, Ken, why don't you go ahead and explain what you're talking about?
So when Boogie was doing the thing on the mattress, right? Caveman Ken, right? The friend. Mm-hmm. They were saying that he essayed Boogie, but he was just Boogie was laying down and like Caveman Ken like jumped on top of him. It was doing like a humping motion like on him. And everyone was saying that basically Boogie got essayed. It wasn't it. It damn sure wasn't. We were all laughing and joking after the fact. Y'all have to know Boogie amps up for the camera. That's him trying to be entertaining. When it was all said and done, no one cared. They were laughing and joking about it. I promise you, the victim Boogie he would have made a big deal about it.
Oh yeah.
They were joking around. That's all it was.
Between Camping Trip 1 and then Fat Camp, what were the sleeping arrangements would you have preferred? Like, I know. Well, actually, you know what? That's kind of a redundant question.
Because I was in a hotel room
for fat camp.
And I kind of joke around with everybody saying, you know, like I slept on top of Richie because technically he was underneath me and I was on top of him on the bed.
I can't believe
it. Bro, you'll see in this when I do like the tour, you'll see how small of a space this is. Yep. And my big ass got up there because it reminded me of, you know, basic training and all that other shit, how we had to sleep.
I think we talked about it. We were like, we just called it a foxhole. We called it. Yeah. We were like I'm used to this. This is like a foxhole.
Yeah.
So real quick, shout out to the one and only Glammy Lammy in chat.
Hey! Fucking go, Glammy.
The band is back together. Hey, Ken, I'm so glad you're still streaming.
Thank you, Glammy. You'll get a job before me, Glammy. Don't worry about
it. Okay. People saying that things happened. From my perspective, not giving up anything is completely false. None of that was the case. But, you know, it is what it is. We're in the RV that the Mr. Awesome Lord Rush got us. So thank you, sir, for that one. Just a real quick, this is the bed I'm sleeping on. Now, hopefully y'all can get a good view of it.
Damn.
Yes, I can fit my big ass up there before anyone says anything. So, you know, but it's a lot of fun, man. It really is a lot of fun. I've had a great time. Everyone.
If you see when I was showing that, the couch underneath it, that's Richie slept on that couch.
Yeah.
That's where he slept. And then as you see, when I came out, I had to duck my head, bro. I felt massive in this fucking thing. Like I felt like I was going to bump into every fucking wall because it was so small. but shout out Lord Rush for doing that for us. He didn't ask for a fucking dime. Like he took care of us out there. And I really appreciate him for doing that.
Okay, Exile, you little shit. We got Ed, and Eddie back.
hey, yo, Exile, go fuck yourself.
That's funny.
That's a good one, but go fuck yourself. I'll beat your ass in Among Us. I'll beat that ass in Among Us, and you know it.
The screen is gonna go blank for a little bit while I get this picture up. To Ken, Magic Unleashed asked, question for Ken: when did you serve? My dad was in Fort Rucker when Desert Storm happened.
Oh shit! So all right, between August 18th, 2006 to January 2nd, 2008, 18. God, it's been a while. I was 4 years active duty. Then I went 7 years full-time National Guard. And then I was in Iraq. I was in Iraq from was it April 2009? No, my dates are fucked. Anyways, I was there for about 13 months. And yeah, so it is what it is. But yes, that is the picture I sent y'all.
Yes.
When I bought everything.
Mm-hmm. All right. Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready for Judge Ken?
oh, you're not showing it yet.
I'm not showing it yet. Yeah, I closed it just to be sure.
This is terrible, bro. This is
all right.
Terrible. Go ahead.
3, 2, 1. Judge Ken, our one and only Ken.
Because I was like, what the fuck am I wearing? Like, what the fuck am I doing? I was just trying to mean mug and shit. But yeah, bro, that was fucking great.
The look on your face is like, it literally is like, what the fuck am I doing?
dude, in comparison to even just your hand, that gavel is so freaking small.
Oh yeah. It's bad. It's real fucking bad. Yeah.
Oh man, it's so good. All right.
Like, look, I'll show y'all this. This is an Xbox controller, right? This is my hand with an Xbox controller. That's how big my hand is.
Oh, dude, I know. I know what you mean. Freaking mitts for gloves,
Yep.
mitts for hands, bro. Yep.
Yeah, that's how big my hand is.
Yeah, same. Yeah. All right, let's get to this again.
One's super fucking nice. To be honest, my wife was a little bit worried because obviously I've never met anyone here in person. But yeah, it was a great fucking time, and I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. Mr. Rush got me an awesome Medicare hat, which shout out to him for that one. I do appreciate it. Richie Dubs into cooking, bro. You can cook your fucking ass off. Normally I'm the chef in the household, aside from my wife that makes me breakfast. But dude, you're on fucking par. And the steaks you got, bro, top tier. But anyways, yeah, it's been a great damn experience. Wouldn't change it for the world. Obviously nothing's gonna be perfect. Can't really expect everything to be perfect. But yeah, so this is the RV right here. I'm sure y'all can see it. the nice 38-foot one. It's great, really fucking awesome. Want to give you a little bit of behind the scenes. Can't show too much, but yeah, it was pretty cool. I know last night I had to be muscle man. Me and Richie Duff swinging those fucking axes on those the fucking wood, which I do have to say Wings is right.
Before Wings got sick, dude.
Yeah, it was it was the catalyst to his what was it, gallbladder going out or something?
Gallbladder, he didn't like tear a muscle, but like he strained his muscle enough to where it like made him. I don't really know.
It was
how
like it knocked his like gallstones loose, basically. Like that's pretty much what ended up happening. Because I mean, you have to think about it. For a big dude, if you have gallstones, if you don't know whether you have gallstones or what's the other ones you piss out, the kidney stones.
Kidney stones.
They clump together basically like a rock. So when you're doing a torso motion, this is gonna get clipped, but when you're doing a torso motion like this, it broke. I'm not a doctor, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume, in my thought process, it probably ended up breaking them apart, and then they started basically like juggling around in his gallbladder. And I mean, Ken, you saw him the next day. Day. Go ahead and explain, because I know you did it on the show and everything, but.
Yeah, my man was in tears, bro. Like he wasn't having it, like, because we all went out to like a restaurant for like lunch. Keen bought us all lunch or whatever, just to say thank you for like a good night one or whatever. And yeah, dude, when he showed up, you could see on his face he's in pain. And Kelly was talking about he was tossing and turning all night. He could barely sleep. He was restless and all that. He was not looking good. And when he was looking at the menu, as he was smelling the food, he was like, I feel like I'm going to throw up. He's like, I can't be in here right now. I need to go to the hospital. And then he went to the hospital, and then we all know the rest.
Yeah, and for a dude like Wings, who is, a lot like most people, or most guys, I should say, where it's like, oh man, I got a little pain here. Until I can't walk, I'm not going to the hospital, you know? And for a dude that size, a dude that big, and you got to think about it like this: all the trolling in his life, all the craziness that's happened in his life, everything. This dude very rarely ever went to see a doctor, a therapist, or anything like that. But there are some things you just can't fight. And like for me, somebody who's been in like doing the labor, I was about to say been in labor, but somebody who's done like labor jobs since I was probably 16, like with my grandfather, helping him build like do gardening, building ponds and stuff, doing irrigation with him. Like if my back is hurting or my head is hurting, it's an automatic sit call, because my back is what I need to work. Like my back is what I need to function in, because I've been a technician, I've been a laborer for like almost the last decade. If my back is out, if my back is in pain or something, that's my bread and butter. So I have to take care of it. And for big dudes too, like if you're hunched over and almost on the brink of tears, you gotta do something about it, You
have to. Yeah, you can't ignore that.
Exactly. Lunchbox, I have to feel like I'm dying before I ever consider going to a doctor. Facts, brother. Like that's pretty much it. Yep.
Shit was very, very hard, honestly. So there's where the battle station is, where everything is set up. Right now we have that tarp because of possible rain, but hey, we'll see what happens with it. This is the good old fire pit that they all sit around, enjoy nice little campfire stories. So, but no, like I said, man, it's been a really good time. There's been a lot that went into this, and not trying to glaze Keem or say anything about it, but that dude has put in a lot of work, and he's always a person out here every morning trying to do shit. Brantley's right there with him doing stuff. I've been helping out. Richie's been helping out. Lord and Sigma have been running errands and shit. So there is a lot going on into this. So
and I'll even back Ken up on this, because we've all said it. Like, there was kind of like Fat Camp when it came to this camp here. There was a lot of ideas that they just couldn't make happen. So behind the scenes, it was like 6 a.m. or 7, 8 a.m. And again, I've said this before, you can call me a Keemstar Glazer or whatever you want, but respect, I recognize what I recognize. And that dude, freaking Keemstar, would wake up in the morning and be like, okay, we can't do this, 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 and this. What can we do? And still put on a fucking show.
I was gonna say, bro, when Wings went down and that whole entire plan went to shit for everything, and him just coming off his head like this shit to do, I'm like, bro, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. Like the production he puts in and how serious he takes it and how finite it is that he wants it. It's wild. And I tell people all the time, just like when we went to Fat Camp and I was talking to people before they left, I was like, Keem does not need a hero. Yeah. All Keem wants you to do exactly what he says. Don't do no more. Don't do no less. Just do exactly what he says. When you're done and you want to help, ask him what else you need. Like, he don't need no fucking hero, bro.
He also needs you to be able to read his mind at times too. So, sometimes I will say these little chillers here, bro, they are freaking hitting. They're 15%, and one of them was 16%. And I've downed 3 of them in less than 2 hours. They're fucking hitting, bro.
I can't. Fucking alcoholic.
We're getting a little sloshed Plex tonight, boys.
That's it, bro.
I'm about to go. Hold up. I'm about to go pull a Billy real quick. 1 sec.
Hey, no, we don't advocate for that. We don't think that's a funny joke. We don't think that's a funny joke around here.
Not at all. Not at all.
Silver Knight said, dude, that was horrible. Like, Wings was like a horrible man. I'm glad he survived. We are too. Because like things like that are nothing to play with, you know? I mean, you never really know. You can hate on a person for so freaking long, but at the end of the day, they're still a human being, right? Regardless of the dumb stuff they might have said in their life, regardless of the dumb things they might have done. And let's be realistic. Other than putting his foot in his mouth, what has Wings really done to justify a lot of the ridicule? He's put his foot in his mouth.
Right there would be a pause, and Lummox or Breaking Banquet would then show the video of him shoving his wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it would go back to us conversating.
That's fair.
Like I'm telling you, like that's how a Breaking Banquet video would work. It would be like, I don't put my hands on women, and then it's immediately cut to him shoving his wife.
But that's one thing outside of him putting his foot in his mouth. Right? He's never on other occasions, like, you know, people accuse him of being a PDF and everything like that, but at no point in time has he ever truly been like Destiny right now, right? Where Destiny is potentially caught sexting with a 17-year-old, potentially has CP on all of it on his devices and stuff. Like, that has never been a Wing situation. It has always been people taking the whole when he was dating somebody whose child was constipated and he gave that person an enema, like blowing that out of proportion, you know?
Yeah, no, that's the dumbest thing ever. Bro.
Yeah, Wings, I'm sorry. You can hate me, you can clip me, whatever. Wings is a good guy. He's just really retarded at times. He says a lot of stupid shit sometimes.
He is.
He if you ever need to a picture in the dictionary of undiagnosed autism, it's Wings.
Yo,
I must say that. I got to give him kudos on that one. That's pretty much all I can really say right now. Again, I don't want to give away too much. Y'all see this by the time it's all said and done. But as of right now, I don't want to give away too much. But yeah, it's been a great time. And again, I wouldn't change it for the world. So we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.
Okay, real quick. BB Phil, another close to day one, homie. If everyone from Wings, Twiggy to Tommy can return to the LCU, why can't you hug it out with Chill Force on some kind of struggle session? He was old school after show. Okay.
That's all you, bro. I ain't touching that. All right.
Let me explain as the person who has had the most conversation with Chill Force. Chill Force and I are good. Now, from the last conversation that Chill Force and I had, I am fucking drunk. I just realized that. So from the last conversation that me and Chill Force had, I can promise you there is no love loss. We don't hate each other. And on top of that, I'm just going to say this. I mediated something. I mediated, and I would like to also think I stopped something very terrible from happening to Chill Force. Okay. A lot of you guys do not know, and I'm more than willing to talk about this because it was on Lolcow Live and they talked about it. Chill Force had a video with Trap Daddy, and it caused a lot of problems between him and Keemstar and Boogie because of Desi. And I am more than okay with saying I was there for mediation and stopped anything from going further. Like, I was literally the way that Keem and Chill Force got in contact, and I was there to help mediate things. Chill Force and I are good. Chill Force knows he can hit me up in the DMs. I've always had Chill Force's back, except for the times where he's done some dumb stuff, which we will get into in the future, later on in the stream. But for the most part, I have always had Chill Force's back. And there was a point in time in the Discord where Chill Force was being accused of being part of CWW. And I stood tall and I told every person, Keem, Boogie, Wings, everyone in the Discord, that this is my homie and I know him and I know he's not a part of it. He just did something really fucking stupid. And I stood tall with that dude and I was willing to go down with that with him. Just because he and I didn't see eye to eye on the direction of the after show at that point in time does not mean that we are like at odds or anything. Chill Force is dope. Chill Force is cool. He's always going to be a homie to me. And if he ever wants to come on, ever wants to talk, ever wants to have, you know, a guest appearance or anything, he's more than welcome to, and he knows it. But what I do know is in private, Chill Force told me he was stepping away from YouTube basically entirely. And if you look at his channel, he has. He said he was stepping away from it. He didn't want to be like, pretty much he didn't want to be brought up. He didn't really want to be talked about and stuff of that nature. And I was like, cool, dude, I respect that. Do what you got to do. You're a single dad. I know you got responsibilities. So I'ma just drop it. And anytime somebody brings it up or basically tries to rile me up over it, I'ma just ignore it. But I don't think he would have an issue with me saying this, that Chill Force and I are still friends. We're cool.
There's
We're
no
homies.
reason for us to bring up.
Yeah, there's
no reason.
He's doing his own thing. I hope the best to him and his son and everything of that nature. I hope he's doing great. And I even told him that our last conversation was literally when I helped him out, and I was like, dude, I hope the best for you. I'm glad things went the way that they did. And he basically just told me he was stepping away from the whole YouTube scene. And I said, all right, cool, bro. Like, I hope the best for you. So there's no love lost. There's no hatred. Chill knows that if he ever wants to come back, he's more than welcome to hang out with us, talk with us, and be on the show. So.
Good.
Yep.
Hello.
Yeah, my fucking dad died of black fucking lung cancer, and you're blowing this shit in my goddamn face. God fucking damn it, motherfucker.
Put that on you, you will die. You'll suffocate. We can't
As long as TTS is listen,
we're not trying to kill him for
I understand.
real.
What I'm saying, as long as TTS is going, I'll try to stay. If this shit goes dry, then I'm going to come the fuck out into my anxiety.
Bro.
Maxes out. I'm going to have to come out, right? Like, I have to be safe. If I feel like I'm getting...
He has lost so much weight. Boogie has. Plex, you're muted if you're talking. He has lost so much fucking weight. You're good. He has lost so much fucking weight, bro.
Yeah, he has. Remember the two memes that came out of this? The Boogie, or the Wings squatted down and his rolls were just out, and then the Boogie one where he has the pumpkin on his head and he was sitting, I think he was sitting on the log or something like that. Dude, Boogie, dope, bro. Shouts out to you, homeboy. You've done it, even if it was with Ozempic. I honestly, as a fat guy myself who's always struggled with weight, bro, I don't care if you did it with Ozempic, freaking liposuction, whatever. Homeboy is getting down there, and it's awesome to see. You might hate Boogie, but if you hate him for taking hold of his weight and his life, like you're a hater. There's no convincing you that this dude could do anything good in life.
Yeah,
bro, kick rocks if you think somebody bettering themselves is like a problem. Like, get over yourself.
It's complete bullshit.
Hurts. I'll fucking say the safe word.
Do not try this at home. When you review it.
Yeah, buy me as much time as you can, honestly.
I thought Lord Rush was in awe. Nah, dude was just yawning.
Yeah. It's like just another day, bro. It's just another day.
Yeah. Like, for those of you who don't know Lord Rush, because he's probably a little bit more in the LCU at times than I am, but Lord Rush is, I'm gonna be honest, like, I think it's okay to call him the investor of LCU at this point. The dude pretty much propped up LCL back when it was literally just LolCal Live. Okay. And he's said it at this point in time. I think he spent well over 50 grand on LolCal Live and making it as big of a thing as he is right now. I'm well over it. So if you enjoy,
if there's anybody that saved Boogie's house, it's Lord Rush.
It's Lord Rush.
Yes.
So if you enjoy LolCal Cafe, Dolls, Tech Talk, Madhouse, anything of that nature, live, Queens, honestly, above anybody else, Lord Rush deserves the biggest W, because that dude has literally propped it up. I think it was Lord Rush very early on in the beginning at like probably close to 20K. And then the person under him, I think was, I'm trying to think of OG Pay Pigs. Because I know I was close up there, or between 5 to 10.
It was you and Rush, dude.
Yeah.
And it was funny as fuck, because when there was that whole mod race, there was that brief moment in time.
Oh, God.
When Complexity had mod, somebody timed out Lord Rush, and Lord Rush was like, I have spent 19 grand on this place. I will not be timed out.
There was a time in the Discord where like 90, well, I'm not going to say 90, probably 60% of a good portion of the Discord was completely against me at this time.
Oh, yeah.
And Keem, unbeknownst to me, made me a mod.
Just to fuck with everybody.
To fuck with everybody, and all hell broke loose. I'm pretty sure Keem was drunk at that point, made me mod, and just wanted to watch the world burn. Everybody was talking mad shit. And there was a moment where some real serious shit was going down, and I was just on my phone, and I saw the VC, and I was like, oh shit, there's Rush, I can fuck with him. So I timed his ass out, not knowing he was having like a real IRL potential damaging conversation with people. And somebody, I think I was added or DM'd, and I popped in the VC, and Rush was like, fuck all of you, fuck this entire freaking show, fuck everything, fuck the person who timed me out, I'm done, I tried helping you guys, and I'm just there like, what did I do?
Yep.
It was so good.
Good old
but
days.
BB Phil reminded me, it was Rush and then the one and only fucking video games after that. Shout out to Brandon. Yeah, Brandon Talks Video Games, the homeboy. And another thing for you guys, like when we first started the after show, Brandon Talks, aka Video Games. If you don't know, Brandon Talks was I think he was an editor or a manager of the YouTube channel Video Games or something of that nature, Video Games and Futuristic Hub. And they had that whole lawsuit back and forth, and eventually Brandon Talks ended up becoming a multimillionaire out of the lawsuit because he wasn't getting paid what he was owed. And the moment Brandon heard about our idea of freaking the after show, he was like, he hit up Ken and he was like, hey, Ken, if you want, I can reach out to Futuristic Hub to see if he would be willing to do a interview. And we're talking like episode 2 hadn't even come out yet at this point. We're talking less than 300 subs, and freaking Brandon, the homeboy, was willing to get a multi-million sub channel and ask that guy if he would be willing to come on our freaking show to have a interview with him. It never ended up happening because Futuristic Hub just wasn't in the mood to do video games, to do interviews at that time. Yeah, but shout out to Brandon. Shout out to Video Games. He tried. If you ever see him in the Discord, give him a W, because he's another reason why Lolcow Live actually ended up becoming what it is today. He was actually the very first mod of the Discord. He was, yeah. And it's because Keemstar actually knew video games. He knew about the Futuristic Hub and all of that stuff. Yeah.
Somewhere. What is going on, After Show family? So night 3 and final night is in the books. Wow, what a fucking weekend. Great fucking time. This is the campsite, the leftover of it. So, it was a fun fucking time, let me tell you. I really wouldn't trade it for the world. The only thing I wish is that Wings was here to take part of it. I literally just woke up like 10 minutes ago, so I'll probably look crazy as shit, but hey, it was definitely worth coming out here, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Keen for letting us come out of here, the trust he put in us to help him with the show. It felt fucking amazing. So, I guess we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. All the new subs, thank you very much for doing this for us. It means the world to me. I know it means the world to Complexity and Zeph. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
And then my boy here with his, wasn't this a wedding shoot right here or something like that?
I was the best man at one of my friend's weddings. Yeah. You asked me for just a picture, and I just did that, right?
Yep. You're aura farming is what you are. You're aura farming.
And the tagline, although it no longer matters at this point, but shout out to Ken, the only Lolcow Live mod to never be fired or quit.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, so good. Georgie, Ken looks skibbity like always. Hell yeah, brother. BB Phil, I was sub 42 of the after show or something like that.
Hell yeah.
I remember some kind of talk of finally reaching 50 subs here to be able to finally stream. Yes, sir. We were, we were struggling. We were trying to get that 50 Army. Subs. Yup.
The Hate Army was against us, bro.
Yes, they were. So next is going to be actually the log cutting. Oh, go ahead.
That's it.
Oh, was that me? Oh my God, I did it where I heard Zeph in the video. Okay, so this isn't the log cutting moment, but this is one of those. This is the I think this is the first Ken Kaint on our channel.
Yeah.
So for a lot of you, this is gonna be new to you. This is funny to me. This is funny to all of us, but this is great. If you don't know.
While we like you, Becky.
So strap in. Just remember, Ken is a good person. I'm a terrible human being.
like there's nothing
we
wrong
do,
with it.
Yes.
You gotta have some. There's gotta be accountability. There's gotta be.
That's the whole reason why it's aggravating to say these things. Listen, if we didn't like you, I promise you there wouldn't be this amount of grit behind it. Like we.
Okay, well, microphone got unplugged.
Remember back when I was using a USB mic?
Oh yeah, I remember that shit, bro.
It was all fucked up. Terrible.
Dude, God. I sound like a 5-year-old here.
Say these things. Listen, if we didn't like you, I promise you there wouldn't be this amount of grit behind it. Like we.
Okay, well, microphone got unplugged. Microphone got unplugged.
Yeah. No, basically, you know exactly what I'm saying.
Getting a little energetic, folks.
Next up on
the chat knows I'm right.
Next up,
shut up, Ken.
Next up on the Boomer Report: how to plug in a microphone.
You mean keep it plugged in? Listen, it slips out a lot.
Oh,
yeah. I'm sure it does, Plex. I'm sure it does.
There is some.
Listen, at certain sizes, it just can't grip it anymore.
Stop.
Oh God, these are great episodes. The early days were so beautiful, bro.
The early days
were so
bro.
fucking beautiful.
So good. We had so
It
many
was just
technical
like, no.
difficulties.
Pump the brake.
Bro, I was on a borrowed ass laptop with like a $30 webcam, and I had the microphone in like a mixer I was using. That was my brother-in-law's, bro. God,
I remember.
It was so bad, bro. God, it was so bad.
And there were so many times where like my mic would like, because I was using a USB mic, and if you guys do not know, a USB mic is not good. Okay, what I have now is great. No. A USB mic, bro, that shit was slipping out, and then it was worse because the end of the USB that actually plugged into the Blue Yeti was broken. So it would literally just, if I moved the freaking Blue Yeti, it would just fall out, but it would still be stuck in the Blue Yeti. They just couldn't hear me. And I'd be talking. I'm pretty sure there was at least one episode that we filmed where I was like, we can't put this out because you can't hear me.
Yeah, it was terrible, bro. It was just static everywhere. I was like, come on, Plex. Fuck.
Yep.
Stop. I fucking can't.
Okay. I'm glad we understand.
Oh, the old outro, baby.
Bro, the old intro.
The OG.
The OG intro, bro. That was so good. Okay, I think this is the log. No, this is. Oh, you guys remember?
No.
You guys remember?
Oh God. Oh
okay.
God.
Okay. This came out July 24th, 2024, y'all. This is the before show, the one and only before show we ever recorded. And the only reason I recorded this is because I had to go to the bathroom, and I was like, this is before, I think it was either after or before we started recording. And I was like, I'm gonna just hit record because the last time I left, they had a funny conversation and it wasn't there. So I hit record, and what happened
Didn't tell us.
I did not tell you guys. I did not tell you guys anything. And I came back and I was like, what the hell just happened? So this is so good. I love this so much.
Oh yeah.
For those of you who have sensitive ears, I'm just going to say you're going to hear a slur a lot.
Yes.
Mute it for like 5 minutes.
You're going to hear a slur a lot in this video.
Bud, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well,
Bud
Bud commented on the reunion 3-minute reunion video I put out that he was hoping this video would be shown. So
of course it is. Of course it is, Bud. Just for you, buddy.
Actually, say it.
Well, we don't call no one calls gay people faggots. Like, no one calls gay people faggots because you're an asshole if you do that. But if I see an asshole who's being a faggot, I'm gonna call him a faggot. Now, if he's sucking dick and being a faggot, then yeah, I'm gonna, hey man, stop sucking dick and being a faggot at the same time. I mean, go ahead and suck dick. That's gay. That's fine. You can do that. Just
Can't
don't be a
try
faggot.
dick, bro. Remember that. You can't.
And then Ken comes in with his wise words of wisdom. You can't try dick, bro.
You just can't do that. You just can't.
You can't try dick, bro. You can't try dick. There's no such thing as trying dick. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, but it gets better.
There's a saying amongst real men: you can't try dick. Once you suck one dick, bro, it's a wrap.
Ken, how much money would it take for you to suck a winner?
I never would. You know why? Because I would not let my pride and my ego get in the way of that.
Because he's not a faggot.
Well, here's the other thing too. No. Here's the other thing. I would not want my mother and my uncles to ever see that because you already know it's going to be videotaped. And what that would do to my family is not worth any amount of money.
Straight up. It's not. It's not.
You gotta know.
But after this happened, we had like a good conversation of, Ken, why would it be videotaped, bro? Like,
that's good.
You know what's gonna happen, bro? It's gonna fucking happen.
Like, you could set these parameters up. You can say no cameras.
You're making this shit up in your mind.
Just saying, bro.
Ken's like, there's he's like paranoid. He's like, there's got to be a clock camera somewhere, maybe in a teddy bear. I can't do it.
Oh, if you want to tell us about that?
All I'm saying is, if you get to an amount of money to where you can buy a whole new mouth, did you actually suck dick even in the, to begin with?
I mean, in 7 years, technically, all your sales are replaced.
All your
So,
cells are replaced. 7 years ago, boom, 7 years passed, no dick has ever been sucked. There you go. I've actually been a virgin for 7 years now. No.
Whatever it takes, bud, whatever it takes.
No, I agree. Mainly just because I'll be honest, I'm not really like motivated by money. I like to be motivated by comfort, which means I'm going to get enough money to where I am comfortable.
Yep.
And my level of comfort is pretty high. I like all my video games and I like all my weed. So
Hey.
so I'm gonna get my shit, you know. But
brother spitting facts. This is literally like this is.
I
This is
literally
like what my fiance tells me about all the time. She's like, "You like money too much." I'm like, "No. I like comfort. I like comfort.
Yeah.
I like being able to live."
And Chillforce just got up and walked away, bro.
He's like, I'm done.
He was not a part of it.
He was not a part of this conversation whatsoever.
Comfortably. I like
Exactly.
my
That's
video games.
it.
Video games are fucking expensive, bro.
exactly.
Bro,
Dude,
you know,
I went to this college for software development specifically so I could sit in a desk.
Living My Life asks, Ken, do you think your mom and uncles are watching now?
Probably. And they know what it is. I would never do nothing for where they get, nah, I'm ashamed of him. Never.
Hey, he never, as far as I know, he's never done it. So you're good.
Exactly. Sunshinery says Ken's the one tapping it.
Taping it. I think she meant taping it.
Oh, tape. No, yeah, I read that wrong. Taping it.
I ain't tapping shit, bro.
I mean,
I ain't
either.
tapping shit.
Well, all right, you got a wife. Come on now.
I meant as far as in the can't try dick situation. I ain't tapping shit. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I hear you, man. Oh my god, so good. Okay, well, in the spirit of being intoxicated, I gotta take a piss. So y'all take care. Y'all take the stream for a second.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Ken.
Oh man, it's been too long since we've been on camera together, bro. How's life treating you?
I know. It's going good. How's things been since the whole thing with Keem and Cafe? How's your channel going? Tell the people about your channel,
bro. All right, so as y'all can see, Ken Kaint, that's the name of my channel. Bro, I'm already over 1,500 subs, bro. I'm so fucking shocked.
Hell yeah.
But I mean, it's good. It's going great. You know, doing my own thing, just having my own whatever. I got people that's helping me like get like dockets together and putting stories together for me and all that shit already. That surprised me. I'm like, oh shit. Well, thanks guys. But yeah, like outside that though, I mean, it's going good. I mean, it's obviously still fresh and brand new. I mean, I'm looking forward to see where it goes. I kind of like doing the solo thing. I kind of like doing that.
It's nice. It's nice. You get to do it at your own pace. And and personally, I've always thought that like not to knock Beans or not to knock Batgirl, but I've never really pictured Ken to be the problem of Cafe. I think there's just a dynamic that needs to be met with Ken that either hasn't been found yet or just wasn't right. Because personally, I think you and Tommy would have been great. I think that's what would have been great.
A lot of
but
people
so
said
far,
that.
it seems that Batgirl and Tommy are doing great. Much respect to them, much love to them. I've watched multiple episodes of theirs, and I've watched multiple episodes of yours. So I think it's a pretty amicable split right now. But I wish I could have seen you up there with Tommy. I think you and Tommy would have shot the shit all the time. It'd have been great.
So earlier today, I guess Keem went on Cafe and they want to do like a weekend stream and have me up as a guest.
Oh,
just
that
to
would
talk
be
or
good.
whatever. So yeah, I just I was like, yeah, we can do that. I mean, I got trips planned, so I need to figure out the weekend it's gonna be. But yeah, I'm down. But I told him I was like, I'm never gonna stream during Cafe because like there's still like it's weird to say this. There's Ken fans still that do not want Tommy up there, and that's fine. But I mean, not just out of respect for Batgirl, out of respect for the show, out of respect for just what it is. I don't want to compete with them. When I say compete, I don't want to stream during them. I want, if there's Cafe fans that still like me, I want them to get both shows. I don't want them just to have to pick between one. You know what I mean? That's just not who I am.
You're being respectful.
Yeah. But I mean, I kind of like doing my own solo show because I run the direction of it. Like, the docket team, they're putting shit together for me to help me out. And
you're the captain of your own ship.
Yeah, it's all on me. Yep. Like if I fail, I fail. This is all on me. So that's why I like it.
Well, what I was thinking, and You mull it over if you want. I was thinking that if you still wanted to do like early early morning news or something like that or anything, you could pre-record it and put it up as a video rather than a live stream, so that way people who want to support Cafe can watch Cafe and then just have your video go live, right? Like you set it up to go live typically after Cafe would end, so that way the people who watch Cafe and still support it can watch that. You're not taking any potential views from their live stream, and they can always watch your video either after Cafe or sometime throughout the day,
Yeah.
and still do your live streams.
I definitely mulled that over. But like BB feels in chat, no one is doing Remind. Some of us still pray for Remind. Like, y'all know what Remind was. Like, that was a whole Billy troll because of me and Beans rewinding and me and Batgirl rewinding, and I just kind of took Remind and made it my own. A lot of people have told me,
I said this last time we baited.
They prefer Remind over Rewind for their own reasons. And, I've watched some Cafe. They touch on some things, but they didn't do it quite to the extent that I did it.
Right.
And I don't want to just focus solely on LCU content because I want to do other things. I don't want to seem like, I don't want to seem salty about nothing. I'm not trying to talk all kinds of shit about anybody or do anything, but I mean, it is what it is. All I'm saying is this. When I was fired, right, Gidgy and the N-word, Billy and the drinking, what did I do that was so bad?
You were good. That's the problem. You were too good of a person, bro.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like,
it's always going to be a money thing, right? Because at the end of the day, it is a business. And if business isn't good, like, somebody has to be replaced in order to make it happen. And the good thing is that you had those months, that time to continue to craft, to mold your craft. And we even said it too. Like, when you were in Cafe, me and Zeph would talk all the time and be like, and even us, the three of us would talk and be like, we all know that at some point in time, this could end for Ken at any point in time. Like, I mean, if Wings and Boogie can get fired, then obviously so can Ken. But at the end of the day, you will always be able to take what you learned, the same way you took what you learned from the after show and molded it into the Judge and molded it into Rewind, because that's the first show you were on, which is funny that Rastov wants to, Peter Pettigrew over there wants to talk some shit when you were literally on Rewind's first episode, but it is what it is.
And Keen came on and said, I have an idea what I want to do with this. We were doing Rewind before Rewind was a fucking thing. I didn't steal no fucking ideas, bro. Like, we were doing that shit way before. So he can shut the fuck up with that, bro.
Yeah, and we'll definitely get into
Where do you guys think things would be if instead of that fateful day, instead of plucking Ken and saying, I think I can make this out of you, what do you think things would be insanely different if he would have offered the whole package?
I think, well, here's the thing. I think that in my thought process, and this is just because based off of numbers and projection and everything, I think that had Ken said no to going on to Rewind, we still would have continued a steady growth, because we had been in the Discord and been a part of LCL for so long that we had a leg up, and even Ken had a leg up, and even Keemstar recognized this about Ken, that we all had a leg up on both Billy and Xylee, taking nothing from those two because they are goats in their own right, but we had a leg up being here from practically the fucking beginning. So when we were covering something that happened months later or anything, we had the ability to, that we already knew things in the past that we could talk about, that we could bring up, that we didn't have to search for, because we already knew what live streams they were in, what videos they were. Yeah. So for Billy and Xylee, they're going off of what happened now. Like with what, since they joined, they would have to go search for, or ask someone to go and search through the archive to find these inconsistencies that we already had discussed and talked about when it came to Wings or Boogie or Keem or any of them, So it was like you had that leg up, Living My Life. Real quick, Living My Life said you guys should all do one show together a week and do repeat. So what, lolcow repeat or just call it repeat? I mean, that's not a terrible idea. Look, anything's up in the air. Ken is a free agent at this point, and it's ever since the day that me, Ken, and Keemstar had a phone call about who was going on Rewind, we've always told Ken, like, hey, brother, if you ever want to come back, it's cool. It's G's. Like, we're always going to mix, match, make it work. So if that ends up being a thing, we're more than, we have no problem doing it.
Yeah, I'm totally down, bro.
Yeah, especially if Ken's wanting to diversify. You guys know us here. I mean, you can look at our catalog. We more than have strayed away from covering LCL only. So if we want to come together on like a Friday or a weekend type of deal and do a 3-hour-ish stream covering all the craziness that happened within local LCU, it's totally up in the air for that to happen. It's not a no, it's not a yes. It's a, if we make it work and we make it happen, it happens.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, the sky's the limit right now, and I know people have said, like Keem's going to offer you something else, and I told people, like, for me to go back to work, there would need to be a lot of, I guess, changes to how I'm viewed. One, I wouldn't want my show on the leaderboard. I want to be left alone. Whatever revenue I made. The other thing is I do not want a permanent co-host. I want to do my own thing. And that's kind of where I am.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you also kind of got screwed with Beans. I mean, you know how I feel about Beans. You kind of got screwed with Beans. I don't care if there's any Beans stands in this freaking chat right now. Beans was a fucking lump on the log. And from day freaking one, I was like, that she needs to be replaced. She needs to be fucking replaced, bro. But this isn't a dunk on Beans stream, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. But so here's where the after show broke outside of Locale Live. Like, we broke into the commentary space. We broke outside of the Discord. We broke outside of the people who regularly watched us or anything. This is when, this is one of the moments where I myself was like, we've got something. Like, we have a product here. So, and for those of you who don't know and have never seen this clip, it might be something big and new to you, because like it was massive to us for this to happen.
It was huge.
And I said this last time we baited. You guys don't want.
Hold on, pause it.
Go. Yeah, I was about to explain. Go for it.
This was the biggest layup, I think.
Oh
of
yeah.
The after show.
Oh yeah.
Because it just so happened I was watching Tommy stream, and it just so happened. Like, I was next up on the list and I was talking to him, and then, it happened. Plex and Zeph were just pinging me, bro, check this message, read this message, check this message.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all seen the clip, what happens. But the stars had to align so much for this moment to really put us on the map. It was wild, bro. It was wild.
And if you don't know this, Ken was so freaking difficult to like read messages when he was doing, like when he was on show, or he would mute. I mean, we all have our stuff muted. And so this is Chud Logic. If you don't know him, he's a 50K subscriber. He's very well known in the commentary sphere. He's reacting to Tommy C's stream, and while Ken was up on Tommy C's stream, I saw something on Twitter that I was pinging this motherfucker over and over again. I'm like, talk about this, tell him this, like, no. And
it was bad.
Yeah, luckily enough, I was home. Like, this is before I went to work. So I had the ability to actually record this and get it uploaded within like 20 minutes. So this is great. And BB Phil, he said everyone used to chant shout out the after show the same way they now shout out Rewind, NDF, or all other kinds of LCU chants. The after show showed how to go about viral marketing. And here's the thing. There was a time after Rewind happened and was created that none of the hosts were able to actually call it Rewind. They kept calling it the after show. So Tina, Keemstar, Wings, Boogie, everybody was calling it. They would be like, yeah, well, they said it on the after on the Rewind.
We were known, bro. We were fucking known.
People
made
watched
waves.
us.
We made the waves.
100%, and it was glorious.
Was getting screwed.
It was.
Because I sat down and I was in there trying to talk to people, get their complaints, get their suggestions and stuff like that. You guys really want this to work. Really, really want this to work. Some of you invested thousands for this thing to work.
And Ken's over here like, hold on. I have something to tell you. Hold on.
Well, let me tell you this.
Let me tell you this before you say something you might not regret.
And I'm really sorry. Yeah, it can't work.
It's on Twitter. King just posted it. He's fired. He fired
Right.
you.
Give me just.
I was just told that.
Well, that's fine.
Well,
that, and then that proves that's nothing sucks. I was never hired.
Listen, no, but I'm just saying, like, it sucks, dude. Because to me, you were one of the best people on the show.
Yo, the live hiring.
And then, as you can see right over here, the after show super chatted $9.99. That was me, bro. And shout out to Chill Force too, because I know he's not in this clip because it happened later, but shout out to Chill Force because he donated as well, shouting out the after show later. And Chud Logic acknowledged both donos.
Sucks, dude, because to me, you were one of the best people on the show.
Yo, the live hiring.
Shout out to Ken, one of the after show hosts, sadly having to tell Tommy he was fired.
Thank you for the $10. I nearly skipped this as well. I nearly shamefully skipped Ken, one of the after show hosts, because I wanted to get to Nikki D.
Yep.
How foolish I was. We would have missed that moment.
That was our first shout out outside the LC.
Yes.
That right there was our first shout out.
And that shout out ended up getting us 2 redirects from freaking Chud Logic. So some of you guys don't know, there was a time where both times, funny enough, while I was streaming, Chud Logic redirected to us, and we were holding over 1,000 live viewers at a time, watching stuff and reacting to stuff, and it was awesome. It was great to actually, like, this is, again, like I said, this was one of those moments where I was like, okay, we have something, we're getting the inside scoop, we're working as a fantastic team together, where we're looking at stuff, we're doing stuff, and like Ken said, he had the morning and afternoon, and we had the evening to record, to go live, to do these things. It was just, it worked perfectly.
The super chat, appreciate it.
And I said this,
and it was just crazy. It was crazy. It was awesome to get that like recognition. It was awesome. So here, I think
I love bullying.
Okay, so
oh god, I think I remember this.
What is this?
So I don't. This. So I titled this "Chill Force finds out pay pigs can do a racism." Do you guys remember this?
I remember this.
Oh, dude, Chill Force. Another Chill Force W.
The look on Boogie and Keemstar's face is so fucking priceless, and I remember all of us just laughing.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
There was a time where Chill Force and Lord Rush were just going at it. Going at it daily. It was crazy.
Hey, did Chill Force ever go into the Thunderdome?
I don't think. No.
Yes.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Did he? He did. Oh yeah. One time
yes,
between him and yeah.
God,
he put his tail between his legs. He apologized.
I know there was rules in that server, but I wish there were the exception one time. I wish there was the exception one time.
Oh my god, it was so good. So for those of you who don't know Chill Force, and I will say this the same way that I said it about freaking Soapbox. Zeph, help me here. Soapbox, Brittle Boy,
Paul,
Brittle Bump. Yeah, Paul. This is the same thing I will say about Paul.
Oh God,
Paul
I haven't
and
heard that name. Jesus.
Yeah, and Paul and Chill Force.
Oh, man.
I may not agree with them, but at least I can respect them for always standing on their morals. I may not agree with their morals. I may not agree with their logic, but those two fuckers never swayed from what they believed, even if everybody else was against them. Now, there were times where the two of them were kind of bitches, but I will always say I respect you because you didn't let other people sway your morality. So
Yeah.
You guys are gonna get a nice little glimpse of Chill Force back in the day.
Seeing him, what can I say? I don't know.
Bully everybody.
Real quick.
Yeah.
What's the date on this? Is the date in there?
This is September 6th, 2024.
Almost a year ago.
Almost a year ago.
It's almost a year ago. It's been a minute, boys.
It's like you bullied.
Hey, give me one.
Yeah, can you turn on your camera? I don't bully the fucking pay pigs.
Second.
And it's funny because they were talking about pay pigs
The
before
backrooms,
Oh my God.
They took a picture of Lord Rush and they, and they made it super faded and it peek out right behind Chill Force in the back rooms.
Chill Force got put on the bus. Remember that?
Yeah, he did. He's
got
on the
put
bus. He's on the short bus.
God
hey,
damn,
Michelangelo's got to stop for you, buddy.
I don't bully the fucking pay pigs.
Second.
God damn, you're ugly. Okay, so
Poor Chill
God
Force.
damn it.
Poor
Chill
Chill.
Force.
God. That made everybody break, dude. That broke everybody.
It did.
This Throb guy, I want to talk about this Throb guy. He keeps trying to move in with me. There's a guy on the server.
Sorry.
Keeps trying to fucking move in with me.
yeah, Throb's a weirdo.
That's probably my fault, Boogie. I told Rob the other day that your dick cheese tastes just like McDonald's, and he's been all about that.
What is wrong? Wow, it does. Stop saying that. Why do you have the background of the rooms?
Oh, the back rooms. I like to do scary backgrounds for lolcow stuff. It just seems to make sense.
Isn't that a new game or some shit?
No, it's like an old meme that they've been releasing games on it just to capitalize on it.
Yeah.
But no, I wanted to get in here because you guys weren't entirely.
Look at Ken, your old freaking profile picture right there.
yeah.
And then we have Georgie. We got T. Y'all remember freaking Low T?
Low T. Oh yeah, bro.
And then we got
Giannotti,
Rush.
bro.
Hold on.
Giannotti.
You want to know something super sad? Hold on. I don't have any proof of this, but the last I heard, T supposedly OD'd.
Ooh.
Are you serious?
Makes sense.
So I don't know much about him.
Are you saying like is he done or is he still around?
OD'd, like gone.
Like
Oh.
really?
You know, it makes it okay. So while I was going through old stuff, I remember the the screenshots that Ken sent of T sending like fucking 3 paragraphs apologizing to Zeph and myself. And the best part was Ken so politely said, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. You responded. He was literally like, tell Zeph and Plex I'm sorry. Tell Zeph I'm sorry for the editor's comment. I got in my feeling. And Ken just responded with, I'll let them know, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Bro, their beef was with Lord Rush. He was talking about beef with Lord Rush. And for some reason, we somehow got in the middle of that, and he apologized to us, even though we had never beefed personally. He just used this as like an example, and he said like, Ken, 3 paragraphs over something stupid.
It was because of the old server.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
because of the intertwining of the old server.
But he didn't do himself any favors by leaving. He left that server, and I think he went to Lolcow King's server and Lynx's server and was talking mad shit about LCU and all that. And people screamed. People
It all got
leaked. Yeah, it was crazy. All right, back to racism.
Entirely honest about the whole pay pig situation. There's a rule in our Discord: pay pigs can post racist shit.
What?
So that's why Rush does it.
No.
That,
No.
Yes.
What?
It's
Where
an
is the
open
rule?
Yeah, you don't have it written down, but it's an open known thing in the Discord.
I think it was a mod. I think I was like a brand new mod.
You
that
were
was
a
a brand
mod.
new mod, yeah.
Look at Kim. He's like, what? And Boogie's like, the fuck did you just say?
What in the fuck?
I remember that. Yeah.
You know what's funny is Keem has the face of, what are you talking about? Boogie has the face of, you're saying the quiet part out loud. Shut up.
And Wings is like, why the fuck am I on camera?
Yeah, he's like, why am I even here? Like, why me?
Why the fuck
this?
am I on camera?
So good.
That gets shut down right now. That shit gets shut down right
It
now.
should be. It should be shut down.
Who
Like,
told
we
you
should
that?
be-
Who told you that?
came up with that?
Who told you that?
Team, you've told me that.
Bro, listening to
No,
these
I
old
haven't.
clips makes me realize how bad their mics were back then too.
Oh
Holy
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was crazy, dude. It was freaking crazy. Oh.
Especially about.
Good night, BB Phil. Have a good one, brother. Appreciate
Thank you,
you,
BB
man.
Phil. Thank you for
Appreciate
watching.
being here.
Love you.
Rush, you said he's completely untouchable because he's donated so much.
I didn't say any
Right?
of this. No.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, read word for word what I said. And no one
And
ever
that right
said
there is where
that-
Chill Force is like, fuck, I'm
Mhm.
fucked. Because he realized he's hearing everything word of mouth. This place, the Discord, is a big old game of telephone, and he
Yes.
just got fucked by it.
This is the moment, kinda, where Chill first realized, in my own opinion and observation, where he realized I just came up here with nothing but like word of mouth, nothing but
Trust me, bro.
Yeah, trust me, bros.
My
Like
PPs.
he realized that nothing was on paper, and there was really he basically had to be like, well, this is what was said, but this is what it means. And nobody was in agreement. Nobody was like, nah, bro, we don't care. We still want.
See that members waiting? See how full
Mhm.
that is? That's whenever people used to want to actually go on lolcow, by the way.
But this all was sparked. This all was sparked by the Lord Rush trading card. Remember that?
Yes. Oh, I remember that.
Oh, yeah!
Fucking Sigma, bro.
I actually know who made that. I know who
Sigma.
made that. I don't know if they ever revealed who made that, but I know who made that.
It doesn't matter anymore.
It
really doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't matter at this point. It was so. For those of you who don't know, there was a Lord Rush trading card being passed around in the Discord, and I think it had the hard R on it twice.
It did. It yes. And so Lord Rush posted it so that way the mods would see it. And he was like, hey guys, this was made. This isn't me. I'm just showing you this so you know that I did not make this.
And then it got to general chat.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, he posted it in general
Rush
chat.
posted it in general chat.
Yeah, he posted it in general chat. Listen,
That's just how chat. That's just how Rush operates. He's like, yeah, I could probably put this in my chat, but I'm gonna post it in
We'll
main
put it
to cause a
here.
little bit of chaos.
Yep.
The thing is that, and again, all love to Chill Force, but brother, you were rated for P League trying to step up to the major leagues.
Yeah.
you were not in the same like area of Rush when it came to
at all
saying stuff without saying stuff. Like he was basically over there in the corner screaming Attica while there was no fire.
Pay pigs can be racist. No one ever said that.
Yeah. It's
show
been
it.
pretty commonly shared.
Show it.
Show it.
Oh, maybe you didn't write it, but you
That
said
sounds
it.
like an urban myth. No. Then show us the
Show
clip.
it.
Then show us the clip.
Show it.
And this is like kind of before Chill Force realized, or I don't know about realized, but in my personal opinion, this is one of those moments where he realized like anybody in the commentary sphere, like Boogie, Wings, and Keem, they're not going to just believe what you say. You have to provide some sort of proof here. Like you have to screenshot, video, something. You can't just come up with implications, assumptions, or yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Not how they work.
That would literally get our account banned.
Yeah, that's
Well,
not
you
true.
would think so. You would think so. Let me just go see.
No,
Just
let's
doubling
see,
down,
'cause I
bro.
never said
Doubling
that.
down with
The
nothing.
number one rule in our Discord is no racism, no homophobic stuff, no whatever. You know.
Well, I wish. I mean, it was pretty transphobic for the time that Leon was in here.
Y'all remember Leon?
Bro.
That was a whole other thing, dude. That was a whole other thing. I'm not saying to like dog on this man and to go look at his Twitter, but like go look at his Twitter.
Leon Dion, bro. That was so good.
And that was right after the faction wars, bro. We just came out of the nuclear fallout, and then we have
Bro,
Leon
you
Dion.
Bro, if you went on Leon Dion's Twitter, which was heavily a part of some of the drama,
Stop talking about it.
dude,
No,
you
I
would
don't
get
wanna hear it. No.
flashbanged. You get flashbanged with something you don't want to see unless you're into that shit.
They posted it in the Discord. They posted it in the fucking Discord. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Leon Dion was male to female, a trans woman, and had a open, non-privated, spicy Twitter, and when she decided to ruffle some feathers in Discord, the people in the Discord do what they do best and went through her catalog. I'm telling you, the LCU's Discord back in the day was the Wild West, bro.
It was, dude. It was bad. It was so bad. There was, and then here's the best part. Kind of towards the end, like Chill Force defending Leon so much because Leon was out there. Like I'm not just talking about the trans, like just the thoughts and the beliefs were just so fucking out there. And Chill Force would not get off that horse, and you know what I'm saying. He did not stop, and it just kept doubling and tripling and quadrupling down on the dumbest shit. And we're like, bro, he ended up leaving. That's when he left the Discord, I think.
It's
because of that.
It was.
It was bad.
It was, and then Leon also was trying to like basically do an expose, like the locale Discord isn't safe for LGBTQ plus all this other shit. It never worked. It never went anywhere. It never worked.
Nope.
They were trying to dog whistle and say like, oh, this could easily get the server taken down if you reported it.
Yes.
Trying to essentially like shuffle people without saying it directly, like to go report the server.
Yep.
Well, she did.
She did, yeah.
Ag it
she
all
did
on.
some.
She would come to the
some.
server, and then she would be like, "I'm a trans person, and trans people deserve all these rights," and just annoy people and like trigger people into talking shit to her. So it's like, what do you want? What can I do?
One
with
thing
that?
she said that always blew my mind was like trans people should be in like women's sports.
Yeah,
which is
like,
that was
I mean,
an argument a lot. Oh my
So
god.
yeah, that was a nice little because they're gonna go into it, but that was a nice little taste of freaking Chill Force's.
Another Chill Force W.
Another Chill Force W, baby. Let's see, what do we have here? This is the wood cutting portion
I'll tell you what.
of Fat Camp.
Wings or Boogie? Who wants to go first?
So I'll skip a little bit here, and then we got Richie, Big Boy, Corn Fred, homie, and Ken.
Is it possible to hit it the other way, or do you have to
Bro.
go that way? Just for the.
I've lost since that. I've lost like 30 pounds.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh yeah,
bro. I was a fat ass. I was fat.
Bro, how dull were those axes? How dull were those axes?
Dude, no bullshit. Off camera, I went down my hand, no cut.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
I mean,
it was bad.
I highly doubt that they would have been put on a wheel or anything, to actually sharpen them.
No.
But you guys were hitting this shit hard.
Oh yeah, you can
Bro.
see the wood chips flying.
Yeah,
dude,
the whole log shakes every time Ken smacks down on that thing.
Yeah, it was so good.
All right, gentlemen.
That was when Richie
We
was
got
still
Ken
trying to like try to hide his
Wings of
face.
Redemption. Farmer Richie representing Boogie 2988. Gentlemen, start your engines. Go.
It's just moving all over, getting
Thunk,
stuck.
dude. It's not supposed to sound like a thunk. It's supposed to sound like a thunk. Like it's a different sound entirely.
It was dead and like petrified, like it was
Yeah.
hollow
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah, there was nothing. It was like, basically, because if you don't know, once a stump or something like that ends up dying, it becomes so like way thicker and all that, so way harder to cut through.
I'm not.
Richie's like, I got to get rid of the Medicare hat.
He really did. He's like, fuck this.
Meanwhile, Ken's going full Ash Ketchum.
Straight up.
Dude, it's echoing the entire time.
Oh yeah.
Can we get a Ken Richie synced log cutting stream?
Dude, putting all my
moment where they
might
hit
into
at the
that
same
damn
time.
thing. I put all my might into that damn thing. It was not budging.
And this was like entertainment for like the fans and all that, but for like us, for the boys, like this was huge. Our homies on cam in front of thousands of people, et cetera, doing all this crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'm screaming like, "Go Ken! Chop that fucking
log!" Georgie, are all of you going to meet up IRL one day? Yes, we do plan on
100%.
it. We've always talked about it and everything like that. And at some point we'll probably end up doing an IRL stream or podcast or something with the three of us together.
Yeah, just that I never
That'd be badass.
Never
Yeah, absolutely.
Stop! Okay. Did you make any headway on either of those?
That was your lifeline, boys.
Well, I didn't use no fucking lifeline.
That was your handicap.
That don't count as one.
That was your handicap.
You're not really getting through that thing. Like he got like maybe quarter inch.
Now I know not the most entertaining moment, but like for the after show, this was huge, fucking huge, more than we could ever like freaking talk about it. It was crazy. It was great. A Sunshinery. I'm always screaming at Ken while watching.
I never noticed the funky looking skull and arms on the log.
Oh, over on the log, yeah. Sometimes
I never noticed until now.
All right. So,
camp.
This
Oh
was
my
another.
God.
This was another big moment for the after show where we had to pretty much. We had to bite our tongue.
I regret all of
internally, it was a big moment for us where we had to make a decision. Do we, as small creators, decide to pretty much take on a much bigger creator at this point in time, which in Alex Novell? And this was happening during the whole Mr. Based assault, as you can see, right? And there was a lot of stuff going on in the background between us, well, mostly between Ken and Zeph and Alex, and we were like, okay, what do we do here? Do we just let this go, or do we like take this to a live, make a video? And we had to let it go. We had to.
At the time, it just wasn't. Maybe like if it happened now, we probably could go back and we could probably do a lot more. But at the time, with him just being assaulted by Mr. Based, like his approach on everything and his position, he was ready to essentially flame us. He was ready. He was ready to send us asunder.
And he spoke about us spoke about you guys, but the name on his own live stream. So for the recap real quick, good night, period. Have a good night. That's the person's name.
Good night. Thank you.
So recap, if you guys don't remember, during this time, they were trying to get Josh Blanc on the after show on Locale Live, and ended up actually getting Alex Novell, who was putting out a documentary on Mr. Based. And Mr. Bass and Alex Novell ended up having a confrontation where Novell ended up getting smacked in the face with a tripod. We reacted to it. We talked about it, and we ended up securing the interview. Obviously, I was at work. I couldn't do anything about it. This was a pre-recorded thing. I think this was a pre-recorded thing, not a live thing.
It was.
Yeah, and so there's about 30-ish minutes, as you can see, but I only want to play the ending here because the story that happens afterwards is complete fucking contrast to the shit Alex was saying here, which it blew my fucking mind and was one of those moments where, as small creators, I was like, okay, so it's one thing to know that sometimes people are just in it for themselves. It's another thing to actually like interact with somebody who is literally just in it for himself. So
it was eye-opening.
Yeah. It was really eye-opening.
Anthony Reynolds,
really eye-opening.
one of his security guys who hangs out with him, who's a firefighter online, report this to the cops, so there's going to be big trouble for you. And the cops recorded that phone call. So like, for me, what this is like, it doesn't matter that like it was like someone pranking me with like an AI voice of Jason. It's that there's this like campaign of harassment against the internet of people who are supporters of Jason and Jason himself, who called me that same night, who are trying to get me to back down and trying to get me to not make this movie.
I got you. Well, I do wish you the best of luck with all this. Definitely look forward to the movie. Is there any time frame when it's going to drop at this point, or is it just kind of whenever?
End of September, early November.
Hell yeah. Well,
End of September. All right.
hell yeah. We'll definitely watch it on the show, man, and do a reaction to it.
Thank you.
And we were 100% wanting to do that, but when shit fell out between us and him, we were like, nah, fuck that dude. Like we were like, nah, it's whatever, fuck him.
You guys so much for having me.
Of course, man. Like, we
Greatly appreciate you coming on, man.
100%. All right, bud. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you.
So as you can see, he was quite grateful, happy to talk, etc., right? Now, what ends up happening, we're hanging out, we upload this video and everything, and Twiggy ends up contacting Ken, basically saying that freaking that Alex had lied, and exposed that Alex had lied, and that basically Alex knew that Twiggy was setting up Mr. Bass for that confrontation to happen on the street there. Now, while this is happening with us, Alex, unbeknownst to us, is live streaming and talks about us, saying that we essentially were not what's the word? I can't remember exactly exactly. Well, yeah, essentially he said that we were not biased enough towards him, that we did not have enough sympathy towards him in this interview, and that us or Ken and Zeph asking questions on basically being fair and non-biased, Alex on his fucking live stream with like well over like 200-300 viewers said that we were unfair towards him simply because we asked about, was this set up? Do you know, like how did this happen, etc., etc., etc. Because Ken and Zeph were not just blatantly believing everything that Alex said, he decided to talk shit about us. And
we didn't gargle his balls. No. And let's get the facts straight. So let's get the facts straight now, because the way Alex and Twiggy were, at least at the time, portraying it was that Alex was outside of his home doing absolutely nothing, and that he was just recording his house, going to talk to Jason whenever he came outside of his house. And then whenever he did come outside of his house, or when he realized that Alex was out there, he came out there and he assaulted him with a tripod.
Yes.
That is not the case. Twiggy was behind the scenes. Both him and Alex and Twiggy were behind the scenes, texting Mr. Bass saying, "Come out and fight me! Come out and fight me! Come out and fight me! I'm here! I'm here! Let's fight!"
It wasn't that. Twiggy texted Bass pretending to be a representative from Barstool, wanting a freaking interview with Mr. Bass from Barstool. So when Bass came
out of his house,
yes, he coaxed him out of his house, and that's when the confrontation happened.
Yep, Alex was waiting on him.
Alex was waiting for the confrontation, which he got because of Twiggy. Twiggy came out with a video and explained all of it, and then after that Twiggy went on Alex Novell's freaking live stream, and they cleared the record about what ended up happening. But we still have the text messages, we still have the fucking DMs, literal text messages on a phone and shit like that, and it was just bullshit, because we were like, I don't know, we weren't even I don't even think we were at 1,000 subscribers at this time, and he decided to turn around on his fucking live stream and basically say that Ken and Zeph weren't fair enough towards him because they asked like confrontational questions. And when we were given this information, real quick, when we were given this information, and Ken and Zeph went into a private call with Alex, my only concern was that they were going to promise to not fucking talk about this, because I was heated, bro. I was ready to freaking go all out. And then they come back and freaking Ken's like, y'all can do what you want, but I promised him I wouldn't talk about this.
You just need to drop it.
I was
here's the problem. Here's why. At the end of that, me and Ken were like, we just need to drop it, because Alex was fully prepared to play victim the hardest he can, and he was already getting a bunch of sympathy from everybody, because Mr. Bass, regardless if he was coaxed out or not, did smack the fuck out of his head with a tripod. So us at the time saying like, hey, this may not be exactly what it seems, would have been a terrible PR move.
Yeah. And,
so
it didn't help that freaking LCL at that time was behind him too.
Yeah. They were all glocking his dick. All right.
So the problem is trying to ask questions knowing what you knew without just straight up saying, I know you're lying to me right now.
Right.
When you're a small YouTuber, I'm like, well, we can shoot it because, you know, Lolcow Live was behind him like hell, and I didn't want to cause riff with Lolcow Live. All I'm going to say is there's a reason the Twiggy video came out, and that's all I'm going to say.
Yep.
Yeah, it was one of those moments. It was one of our first like interactions with a big enough YouTuber who could have potentially buried us, right? Because
compared to us.
Yeah, compared to us, because he had this video that was coming out. He had just put out a kind of a teaser video for the Josh Block documentary. He had thousands of fucking tens of thousands of people behind him, and it was pretty much, we're not big enough to basically go to war with this guy. So we on top of that, yeah, and on top of that, Ken had already promised to not say anything. I didn't want to put him in a bad position, and they were both feeling bad for him at the time, and I was fucking pissed, dude.
I honestly didn't really care because I knew, I saw those messages and I was like, you coaxed this man out. So in my mind, yeah, I felt like, oh yeah, that shit sucks. But like, I'm like, I knew what the optics would look like if we were at the time to just go ahead and release that video.
In
so that's
hindsight,
why I
we
was like,
should
yeah,
have
let's
canceled
just
it.
step down.
We should have canceled it in hindsight.
It was just mad BS. Yeah, it was straight mad BS.
At one point, we had like short DMs with Mr. Based, and we were gonna get his side and everything, but he never responded. Like, he just thought we were crazy.
Yeah. So this one right here was I think another one that put us on the map when Grace came on, and Ken, Grace, God, I almost called her Lacey. Lynx and Keemstar all had it out on. This is another one, but this is for another day. This right here is for fucking Peter Pettigrew. This is for you, Rastov. This right here is Keemstar admitting and showing mutual respect between us and him as to why he had to create Rewind and everything of that nature. You can say whatever the fuck you want, but this is on video during a live stream. Keemstar admitting that we are the reason he created Rewind, and I will forever say I never will have a bad thing for him. It made money. It made sense as to why he needed Rewind within the LCU. It just is. So, and this is, we were talking about Lolcow Kings at this point in time.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, no, it made
Straight insanity.
It made no sense. And then we also got onto the whole thing of copyright, and it's what I basically told him. I'm like, brother, you sound like what you're trying to do, discount Lolcow Live. Like, that's what it sounds like, because he kept on saying, oh, well, I'm trying to be the Keemstar of it, and I'm going to be able to pay for all of this with crypto. And I'm like, oh, yes, of course, crypto, the most reliable source of income in the 21st century. Yeah, he was.
These guys are weird. Like, look, if I inspire someone to go out and make some content and make their own thing, that's amazing. But you can't start by making a logo that's literally our logo and you just change a few things, because then you look retarded.
Yep, exactly. And that's the whole reason why when we first started, we completely took Lolcow out of it and everything, because we didn't want any infringement. And we respect you and what you created and this whole universe. W on that. Everybody knows it. And that's why we didn't want to step on it at all with even putting it in.
But the thing is complexity. The respect is mutual. I like these fan organized like shows like the after show and whatnot. And I'm actually filming in 30 minutes. I am filming the trailer for Lolcow Rewind, right?
Ooh.
And so like basically this is how the trailer is going. I'll give you the inside scoop, right?
Go for it.
So the hosts are going to be recording it, right? And that has not been announced yet. But the hosts are going to be recording the trailer, and like Boogie's going to come in there, and he's going to have one line, and a bunch of other people from the Lolcow Live universe will be in there, and they'll have one line.
I will say I 100% fumbled this. I was
you
like,
should have been there,
bro. I 100% fumbled this because again, I'm gonna be honest. While this was being filmed, I was stoned out of my brain. Okay, no. While this was, I was pretty high, and then I got wasted later on. So I couldn't remember if he said that Ken was gonna contact me or for me to contact Ken. So I just waited and waited and waited all fucking night, bro.
Yeah.
And they're going to be acting like they're doing a live show, but they're not. It's just for the trailer. It's all fake, right? But I want to end that trailer with Complexity saying Keemstar stole my fucking show.
You can get that. I'll get that crisp audio for you, and I'll have it sent over. Trust you. You want a video?
No. We're filming live in like 30 minutes, so you're gonna have to be available in the Discord to be thrown into a room to
just hit me. Get any of the mods to DM or anything, and I got you.
Yeah, hit up Ken. He'll tell you. But like the thing, here's the thing, right? Even though I am doing a show similar, it's because I had to. But I'll always support this show. We'll always actively support the after show. Wings and Boogie, me, and the other stars of the show will be available to come on your show. I'm never going to tell my talent that they can't go on the after show. We'll always support it, but we just needed a show like this.
Of course,
in the locale universe.
No, and it makes complete sense. And
we
that's
did
exactly
it first.
What I facts, Rastov. You fucking Peter Pettigrew looking ass, fucking weasel ass, fucking bitch ass made motherfucker, bro. You fucking whale on land, bitch ass motherfucker. Fuck you, dude. Don't ever come at my boy. Don't ever come after my show. Don't ever come after the people that helped us get to where we are. You are planted on a show off the back of somebody who was in this fucking thing for 15 years. You don't have real fucking fans, because if you went live at the same time of any of their shows, you would not have the numbers you have now. Get off your fucking high horse, because that bitch is dying with your fat ass on it. You understand? Fuck you. Fuck everything you think you can stand for on your wobbly, waddly little legs. Suck a dick. Eat some dick. Fuck you. Thank you.
So we clip that and send it to Rastov.
Look, I'm gonna play this on the next Ken Kank. I'm gonna play just this section right here.
Let's get some beef.
He's a bitch, bro. Listen.
Oh yeah.
I've been around
looking ass.
I've been around the block more than enough times to be able to look at somebody like Rastov and say, that's a fucking snake. That's a rat. That's a fucking person who will stab you in the back. And if you want a perfect example of somebody who's willing to basically stir the pot and then walk away, look at how Rastov talked to CD-ROM during the whole Lisi breakup situation, where he's just gassing freaking CD-ROM up against buff weeb in an effort to basically cause some trouble there. He even did it when it came to the Billy drunk driving situation, where Keemstar was like, Billy essentially was like, Billy, you're not driving right. And Rastov's like, he's fine. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. He's totally okay. Rastov, you are the reason why that shit happened and spiraled out of control the way it is. I agree with what Zay said about you needing to take accountability, but I think that people are focusing on him not ending the stream rather than the fact that he told Keem and assured Keem that everything was Gucci. Fuck you, dude. You are a rat. I would say you are a freaking wolf in sheep's clothing, but you wouldn't be able to fit. Fuck you.
That's it.
Well, everybody was
That's
saying,
it. That's
right?
the clip.
When people started asking us and they were like, oh my gosh, they're making it, they're making that. And I'm like, it only makes sense. It only makes sense. Like, if you're building a universe, you're building essentially a monopoly on locales, which is incredibly intelligent. Nobody's done it yet, right? You're building a universe. You have to have the recap show. You have to have the, like I said a million times, you're probably eventually going to do a locale news or keeping up with locale, something of that.
Locale
like
TMZ.
Yeah, something, right? It only makes sense. You keep building the brand. But, sir, I just wanted to say, he just jumped out of freaking waiting. Damn it. But yes.
Well, he's in chat, like locale.
So that was Locale Queens. But if ever there was any sort of discrepancy on who started Rewind, Remind, Lolcow Live Recap, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that shit started here. And Rewind only exists because the after show happened. Remind only exists because Rewind was unfortunately tasked with basically recapping what you literally just watched. So anybody who wants to give my homie shit or anything of that nature, fuck you, suck a dick.
Yep.
And yeah.
When it comes to my whole firing, a lot of people said I got snaked. And like I said, I have the devil on my shoulder that says, you know, it fucking happened, because it lines up way too well together. But the angel side of me is saying that they wouldn't do that to you. But I know that they would, if anybody, it would happen to anybody. I'm not no one special. But I do know that if Cafe was making the money that it was supposed to make, maybe, I don't know if it would have been a topic of conversation. So I have to have some accountability there. What I've reserved myself to think is, if the idea was brought up, no one defended me.
Yep.
And that's where I'm reserved. I should have made the money I made, but no one defended me for staying in. And that's where I'm at.
People also didn't bring it up. This is the reason why, and this is what I told Rastov in the Discord as well. The reason why the fans feel the way they do about Cafe and why they feel like he is purposely doing this is because Zay's not bringing it up. Tina's not bringing it up. Billy and Xylee aren't bringing it up. Nobody in the universe other than Rastov is making it a point to point out and say Cafe is not doing well. Whereas Keem, anytime he's ever brought it up until that point, has gone, they're doing their own thing. I don't really consider them on the leaderboard. He said that multiple times. He's like, I don't really consider them on the leaderboard, but they are at the bottom. But Rastov was the only person that I have ever seen specifically say, no, Keem, and shoehorn him into looking at the numbers and saying, look, and forcing him to look. In that moment, Keem went, fuck. He has a point.
But I've always said this, and even in my donut, and I keep, I stand 10 toes on this. You guys may not have had the most rampant, the biggest numbers, the biggest fans, the most parasocial fans, but you had solid fan base. You could always rely on those fans being there to support you guys. And that's something that I say. And this is to anybody who may have a problem with it, especially you, Rastov. Like I said earlier, if you truly think that you got some hot shit, that you are in some way, shape, or form some hot shit or anything of that nature, stream on your personal channel the same time, whatever channel you are a host of currently within the LCU, and take that humble pie. Thank you very much. Unlike anybody else.
Run a ball stream by yourself without Billy. Run a ball stream without yourself without Billy. That's what I said. That's what I've been saying. Like, if you think you're that tough as hot shit, take Billy out of your equation for balls.
Well, the thing is, everything in the LCU at this point right now is almost damn near behind a paywall. And that I have a problem with. And because I don't know how to monetize like that. I don't like putting shit. And I had to do it to try to compete. But it's every time I hear, we got to get this goal, guys, I cringe. I literally cringe because it's fucked up.
Real quick though, I want to shout out. Hold on. Real quick, JJ James for the 199. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you for the dono. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead, Zeph.
I don't even know what to say.
So that's basically it. If you guys think, if anybody, of course, outside of the known OGs, right? If you truly think you are hot shit, that you're better than other small commentary channels such as ourselves or any small channel, go live at the same exact time as the channel you host or are a host of, and I promise you, you will not have nearly the numbers you think you might. People are going to watch regardless of who is there. How many people have been fired and hired on Queens? How many people have been fired and hired on Live? How many people have been freaking... It's goddamn Chinese fire drill on all of these freaking shows, man. And people will continue to tune in because it's part of the universe they watch. It has nothing to do with you as a person, because if you were truly that entertaining, that, able to hold an audience, you would have been able to do it on your own. That's the bottom line. Don't talk shit. Don't throw stones from glass houses, and definitely don't talk shit from a goddamn channel someone else built.
Well, the other thing too is like when I go live on like King Kane or whatever, like I hold maybe like 100 and some viewers, like low 100 count, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that,
and you should be, bro.
And you know, like I did like the coffee app thing for like donate because people were asking about donations and stuff, and people like they support it. I'm thankful for that too. And right now I'm just on the grind to get the watch time so I can be in the partner program or whatever. But like just to fucking within 4 days get 1,500 subs, and you know, getting like Savage gave me a shout out, Roxy gave me a shout out, like that, and to be fair, Keem is a big reason I got that because he put it in the Discord, my new channel, and told people to sub to it. I'll give him that. But like, if I were to just go on my own, start a channel, not say anything, would I have people come follow me? Yeah, I would, but I wouldn't have 1,500 subs in 4 days. I got to give Keem credit there. But just to start up a live stream, because I go around the nerds test time frame, to start up a live stream and hold like 100 and some viewers. I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome. Like I'm just by myself doing the show, and I got 100 people. That's awesome. I love it.
And it was great. Yeah. Locale Cafe was great for a week. Miss Jess said Locale Cafe was great for, well, she ended up watching for for the week of it. So this is what I'm going to tell you guys, for those of you who don't like know how we do things here on The Lasting Opinion, for those of you who are watching, this live stream is going to be up for 24 hours, and then it's going to be cut down into segments and uploaded in the upcoming week. If you want to watch this live stream with no edits, no nothing, or minimal editing or anything, it is going to be up on the Ken Kank channel in 24 hours. So Sunday, whenever he decides to go ahead and upload it, you will have the entire live stream of tonight on the Ken Kank channel, and any video that I edit down into segments will also have a link to his channel or a link to the full unedited live stream, so you can go and watch it there. The reason we do it is, one, YouTube doesn't push live stream VODs the way it does push videos. And two, I don't want someone to have to watch through what is now a 3-hour live stream for potentially just a 20-minute segment that they want to watch, you know? So with all of that being said, you guys, we have reached the end of our reunion show here. Definitely more to come. Definitely more. Yes. I mean, Ken's always welcome. So you guys might be seeing us streaming together, making videos. We'll most definitely, Ken knows he can always have us on the Ken Kank live stream, anything of that nature. Much love to you guys who have been here and from the beginning, people who've tuned in from Cafe, from Ken, anything of that nature. I made the chat to.
You're in trouble.
I didn't ignore it. I said Locale Cafe was good for a week. I said it. I even said she watched it for a week only. But what I'm saying is that fuck, I totally completely lost my train of thought there. Go sub to Ken Can. I made the chat anyone can type, because I don't want anyone to have to subscribe to us, especially if they're only here for Ken, which I'm not an idiot. I know that there's some people who are only here for Ken, but those are my final words. You guys know I'm Complexity. I will always catch you guys in the next one. Zephyrus, my boy, any final words?
No, thank you, Ken, for coming on. I appreciate you coming on. I'm super proud of. I like seeing your success and your channel and everything like that. It's super heartwarming seeing Keem shut you out. It's super heartwarming. All the people that are in the Discord all the time, they're just saying like Ken and Beans or Ken and Batgirls or Cafe was a part of my morning. It's been super wholesome to see you get your flowers that you've worked hard for. So I appreciate you coming on here and you know, relishing in these old memories with us, and you know, having a remind, an after show remind.
Yes, Plex, Zeph, and Ken, I just want to see you succeed. Appreciate you, Neon. Trash is trash. You know, Jess, I do agree with you. Trash is trash. Ken, off to you, my brother. $20 is $20, as Bud would say.
Hey, hole's a hole. But anyways, it it felt good to come back. This is where it all started for me, right? And the three of us, we did our thing. We did a lot. We had a lot of great memories. We made our fucking wedge, and Keem had to acknowledge us. And the fact that the three of us were a part of that was amazing. I can't thank y'all enough for helping me learn and all that. To go to the LCU and to get fired 7 months later, and now I'm on Can't, right? But it's memories are always good. Memories are always awesome, and without y'all, I wouldn't be here. So I definitely appreciate y'all for that. And I definitely want to do more together because we're beautiful together, right? It was awesome coming up here. We had a great fucking time.
Three Musketeers or the Three Stooges, whichever way you look at it.
That's it, bro. So, but yeah, like I always say, I'm just a guy on the internet, and that's all I consider myself. So the love, I greatly appreciate it. Show these guys love too. They definitely deserve it. And there's definitely more to come with the three of us. We definitely need to keep doing shit together.
Hell yeah. All right, you guys. Until next time, we have been formerly the After Show, now the Lasting Opinion. You can see us more. Stay tuned. Love y'all. Have a good one.
Locked in tight, we're in the zone. Reacting to drama, our skills we own. Worldwide friends coming